I mean, again,
yeah, that makes me happy.
I believe in life, and everybody's different. If you're doing something that makes you feel good, keep doing it. If you're doing something making you feel bad, don't do it. I mean, that's it.
As Sheryl Crow says, if it makes you happy, it can't be that bad, right?
That's what I always say.
Yeah,
I mean, a lot of people question what I do, but hey, screw it. 877-927-6969. You're not paying my rent. Now, if you're paying my rent, then that's different. Speaking of paying the rent, man, the NFL's crazy. Football's crazy. College football's crazy. Everybody last night had the Rams. It was so bad.
I think Matt, my husband, had a parlay, and he hit everything except, I think, the Rams to win. So, that was one of those unfortunate ones. But
he's good with those.
He is. Well, good. I mean, winning would be awesome, right?
Yeah, but he gets a lot of them, seven. He had 8 for 8. He has 7 for 8. He had another one, 10 of them. He told me he had 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 10, I think. 10.
That's awesome.
And I was the one that did.
Does he change the lines? Do you know?
I don't know. I don't ask that many questions.
All right. You're a great wife. 877-927-6969. Questions could be annoying. Today, Diddy finds out his sentencing. You want to talk about somebody having something to say? That'll be front and center all over the place. I don't know what time that's going to be. I would think before 12.
A lot of places are doing live updates. So if you just go online, I saw like USA Today was going to be doing live updates. There's a couple websites that are going to. So if you just want to stay, who else was? Fox News was going to be live. So a lot of places were going to be doing live updates. CBS News. Do we know? I'm trying to see if I can find it. Do we know exactly what time the sentencing is?
I would assume in the morning at some time early.
Yeah.
I would think between 10 and 12. Like I said, I don't know the time. I'm sure you can look it up and see. But once it happens, it'll be coming at you fast and furious for everything. I know a lot of people were betting offshore on it. 1 to 3, 3 to 5 years, 5 to 10 years. I don't think he's going to get 5 to 10 years.
Yeah.
But we'll see. But it's going to be.
I don't know. I have a feeling maybe he might.
He might. I mean, again, I don't know. Like I said, if I was betting on it, I'm not. But if I would bet, I'd bet 3 to 5 years.
All right.
And then he's served 14 months already. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, he has.
So I think.
So yes, because they're proposing 14-month sentence, and he's already spent 13 months.
Yeah.
So he spent a month and be like, all right, bye. Well, I mean, listen, I think he's going to spend a lot more time, but it is crazy how some people, totally different situation, and I mean completely opposite situation. What this guy did is terrible, but not half as bad as what Diddy's allegations are. I almost called him Diddy.
Trace McCall.
Jay Cutler? Didn't he just spend like a day in jail? They're like, he's in jail in Tennessee.
2 days.
Yeah. Oh, he said 2 days.
2 or 3 days.
And then like the next day, he's like, he's out of jail. I was like, oh, it must be nice.
Yeah. That was a DUI.
Must be nice.
Yeah, Jay Cutler is just a unique individual. He really is. A very good football player. Went to Vanderbilt, played with the Bears. Not well liked by the media because of his personality.
Well, he does. He's got the male version of that resting.
Oh yeah. And like you're bothering him.
Yeah.
He was married to
Kristen Cavallari.
Yeah, they got divorced, and again, he said some things and different stuff like that. No, he's not a guy that is well received by the public. He's just not. No matter what he does.
But if you go to TMZ, you actually can watch. There's a link to watch the live stream for his sentence.
Has it started yet?
Whenever. I do not believe so, Gina.
Oh, okay. So maybe 11 o'clock.
Let me see. I'm going to click on the link now.
They want to let everybody get, in case they have traffic.
Yeah, make sure everybody's at work.
God, Sharice.
It's just a loud chair. I was sitting in it too. You can't help it.
I mean, oh my God, oil that chair, whatever. You be brutal in bunk beds. Will you pick a spot? 877-927-6969. That is the number to call. So 2 weeks in a row, the Rams have cost millions of dollars to people. A blocked field goal by the Eagles. Oh, that was 2 weeks ago. And then last night, where they're 9-point favorite. And boy, I got to tell you, I got so many texts. I had no opinion on the game. The only thing I liked was McCaffrey's over in yardage, but my God. And out and about last night was brutal because people could watch it and say, "No, it's going to change. And it wasn't. The Niners just came out and ended up doing what they had to do. So that's why they call it gambling, people. It's not called winning. Just like when they say when you're going fishing. You know what I mean? You just don't know what's going to happen. You're taking a shot. Someday you catch a lot of fish. Someday you don't. So if you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. 877-927-6969. Sean's in the studio today. Give him a chance. He's a little tired, but we love him. And because I love him because he's real. That's what I love about him. Most people are like, hey, everything's great. What's going on?
He's real radio, so you know.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I love about you. And you're like, man, I've got to be honest with you. It's tough. Like I said, one more day and you're done. So that's the way you got to look at it. You always got to find goals, Sean, in life. Like, a little bit of maybe there's the end of the mountain. I can get there and figure it out. Our Miami Dolphins are in Carolina this weekend. They are playing on Sunday. That game is basically like a pick. Hopefully they can get a win and win 2 in a row. Our boss is going to Carolina for a big tailgate party, and I give him credit. Like, he jumps on planes.
He's a huge Dolphins fan.
Yeah, he is. He really is. And I think I did. When I was younger, maybe I did it. Not as fans for more betting for big games, but I like to go to Carolina for the weekend. I was at that stadium years ago.
Yeah, I was there a few years ago, too.
Yeah, way longer.
That was for a Canes game, though. It was like a season opener.
Yeah, I was there maybe over 15 years. One of the big bosses from iHeart took me there. Beautiful seats, nice. It's a very quaint place. It really is nice. But
I give him some recommendations. It's his first time over in Charlotte, and there's some fun bars.
Yeah.
I tell him to go check out. Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully he comes back. You never know.
I'm feeling he will.
Yeah, he will.
No knock on Charlotte, but I think South Florida's better.
There it is.
Charlotte's nice. I love the Carolinas.
Yeah, it's different. Like I said, some people really, really love it. I got a couple of friends that have houses up there, and they go up there and
listen. I always said if I ever left here, I mean, there's other places, maybe like
Milan.
Yeah, not Milan, but other places near Florence is where I love. But I always said I love the Carolinas, like coastal Carolinas or something. That would be another option.
Kobe Bryant's jersey sold for $900,000. His number 24 when he switched for number 8, and that went to auction. The first jersey that he wore that night. When he wore number 24, and I'm always amazed at the amount of money these jerseys go for. And collectors, again, I've always said something's worth what somebody will pay, but they obviously think it's worth that much money and that they could resell it down the road. Kobe stuff will always be worth a lot of money, but $900,000 for a jersey is a ton of cash. And again, I'm always, like I said, autographed baseballs, different things like that. But Kobe is Kobe, and obviously he passed away, so I think that pumps up the value a lot more when there's anything to do with it. Michael Jordan stuff, still a ton of money. There's some players that I think will always bring in a lot of cash. If you're going to buy anything with memorabilia, always go to our good friends and a sponsor, Greek Gridiron, Palm Beach Autographs. I know this weekend they got a big event, and they have a big event at the Wellington Mall with a lot of the Panthers. I think that's going to be Sunday, but go to their website to double check, and you guys will see who's going to be there. But Palm Beach Autographs is the best, so I've been doing all my buying for any memorabilia for years, and it is the holidays pretty soon. Not around the corner, but pretty close. So if you got to get something for somebody, think about it.
Yeah, and speaking of sponsors, just a shout out because we are on location at Flagship Cars and Classics for Greek's Gridiron. And we'll give our other sponsors some love, of course. Strike Cigar Lounge. You can always find G-Man there, and we'll be there next week. We have Crazy Horse Saloon. We'll see you there in a couple weeks. Where we're at, Flagship Cars and Classics, Joseph's Classic Market, Pilar Coffee Bar and Ice Treats, Monroe's of Palm Beach, Tito's Handmade Vodka, my vodka of choice, New York Prime, ETA Jets. I believe we have Casamigos on board now, too,
yes.
which is great. Tequila. We have Alini Water Systems, Palm Beach Autographs, as G-Man mentioned. We have a beautiful football we'll be giving out to our contestant who comes here to try to beat the Greek. And, of course, G-Man's preferred cigar, Vega Fina Cigars.
Yes, so we're always excited with you guys and joining us if you want to stop by. We're at Flagship Cars and Classics on Yamato Road in Boca Raton. Yeah. We'll be here till 3 o'clock. Freddie checks out at 2.
Yeah, I got to peace out at 2 o'clock. But a heads up, we still are giving it $1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think, like 9 chances, maybe more, 13. How many do we have?
You
don't know, G-Man? You don't know? I think we have up to 13 chances a day.
It is 13.
And, is it? Yeah. So we give you a keyword. Actually, Rover does from our morning show. Top of the hour, you take the keyword, you enter it, realradio921.com. And if you miss that 10 o'clock keyword, because we like to remind you, because we want somebody to win some money, the 10 o'clock keyword today, October 3rd, Friday, is bank. So take bank, enter it, realradio921.com. Let's try to get you guys some money.
Yeah, this weekend, going to be a good weekend for football. So, again.
Not a great weekend for being outside, though. I hope it doesn't ruin it. They said that it is supposed to rain all weekend long.
Oh.
And then we have a couple big concerts. I know that Papa Roach concert is on Sunday. Jason Aldean is tomorrow. Man, there's another big show tonight. I can't remember who it is, but a lot of concerts. They're even saying, because the Canes are up in Tallahassee playing FSU, I was even seeing that whatever that system is out there that's brewing and it's going to make it all wet Florida, like it's supposed to go all the way up, and it may even affect the game over in Tallahassee.
Oh,
I know.
Well, we're going to find out the weather before you guys put some money down.
It's going to ruin my wing off too. There's a lot. I mean, we have, obviously inside of the house, but We wanted to do a lot of it outside under the tiki bar, and
Yeah.
I don't see that happening if it's going to be torrential.
And again, for anybody, because a couple people asked me. And
It's not open to the public.
It's not open to the public. I was out the other night, New York Prime, and somebody goes, "Hey, what time's that event? What time are you going to get there?" I'm like,
Nope.
"It's not an event. It's Franny's home. It's not open to the public." We talk about a lot of things.
Wing off.
Yeah, it's a wing off. And UFC, big fight Saturday night.
Oh, yeah?
And go to Monroe's. Check it out. There's knockouts in the ring and outside the ring. You'll always have a good time at Monroe's. Open till 5 a.m. Can you think of the last time you were out until 5 a.m.?
No.
We were talking about this the other night. Yeah, when you're out at 5 a.m., you're like, ooh, one of the worst feelings is coming out of a casino all night, and you open that door, and the light hits you. You're like, oh.
I think that might be the last. I'm just kidding. No, it's probably within the last year it's happened that I've been out that morning, but that Vegas feeling because it's just so dark.
Oh, my God.
And then
You don't
walk
realize
outside
that.
and you're like, oh.
Yeah, and the people who are equipped with that bring shades.
Yeah.
Like they have when they put them on. Oh, I remember so many times opening that door and just like, oh my God, I can't see. Like, what the hell time is it? And because you're out all night or gambling or banging around or doing whatever you can. And you get that extra energy in Vegas, especially when you're losing.
I
your
do.
ass.
I think they're pumping energy through those casinos.
Oh, yeah.
That air that they got, because there's just like, you just don't get tired.
Yeah, you feel great.
Yes.
Yeah, here's a free drink.
Yeah.
Here you go. Way to go.
Do something there.
They give you flip-flops and the vending machines, so you got a lot going on. It is the Penthouse on a Friday. Flagships Cars and Classic. Come down here, see some beautiful cars. There is a car for everybody. I'm telling you, you'll walk in here and say, man, that is my dream car. There's a yellow Corvette here. It's like a 63. It's so sharp.
It is sharp.
Yeah, it is so cool.
So just a heads up, because I do have the text line open. You guys can always text 47142. Started off with Real Radio. And we didn't mention it, but I should have, is that the talk back, we're not really utilizing it. Sean is busy enough as it is.
Yeah.
We'll get back to him when Dom comes back into the studio. But we have the text line. We have the phone line, of course. So somebody did already text and say that the Diddy trial has already started, but they're doing arguments on both sides, which could take a couple of hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I heard that Diddy's attorneys they have they put together like this whole sweet sympathy video.
Oh, of course.
To show what a great family guy and daddy is that they're going to play to try to pull out heartstrings.
They all the
You know
cases.
what, I know, and you know what the other people should do, the prosecutors, they should actually play the video of him kicking Cassie.
I mean, again, they did it with OJ's trial.
Of course.
They changed everything. And again, they're playing only to 12 people.
I know.
That's what they're playing to. And, might pull on somebody's heartstrings.
It's their job to do that.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it is. And again, that's why these lawyers get paid huge money because they're good, you know what. They got good mouthpieces. I mean, that's the bottom line. They're there to try to convince you of something.
Crap talkers, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, they definitely are. They're very smooth. It is the Penthouse, speaking of smooth, on a Friday, flagships, cars, and
I
class.
don't know if I would ever describe the Penthouse as smooth.
Oh, not really?
No, it's a little irky-jerky.
I think it's very smooth. It's very smooth to me. Charisse is sitting here, and it's weird that you came here in a bikini today, but it's fine. We're not going to say
now all these people are going to show up.
I thought when I first walked in, she has like a tan top on.
Did you think she was naked?
I was like, when I first walked in, I go, my God, she must really want a coffee. I was like, Charisse, I'll buy you coffee. You don't have to do that. I mean, come on. It is the Penthouse. Franny won't say smooth, but I will. Very smooth. They're very easy.
Listening?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What's different? Because a lot of times people come up to me. I always he goes, when I listen to your show, this one guy goes, I always stare at my radio. I go, why is that? He goes, because I can't believe what's coming out of it sometimes.
So not easy or not smooth.
That is the Penthouse, and we'll be back in a few minutes. Peace.
Real Radio is the news junkie.
There's a person trying to cross the street. They're in one of those little scooters that you can shop in.
Okay.
The person's missing their left leg, and apparently it's recent because when I saw them trying to walk afterwards,
Still bleeding.
The news junkie. Weekday afternoons at 3 on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
From the Gordon Partners Traffic Center. Have you been injured in a motor vehicle accident? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
On Forest Hill Boulevard, there's an accident at Haverhill Road. Indian Town Road, there's an accident at alternate A1A. Spot something on the roadways, call the traffic tip line, pound 250, keyword West Palm Traffic. I'm Ron Hurst.
This report is sponsored by Lowe's. At Lowe's, save on job site supplies with My Lowe's Pro Rewards. Eligible members enjoy volume discounts on qualifying orders through a quote of $2,000 or more. Offer can't be combined with any other discount, contract, and/or special pricing. Exclusions, more terms and restrictions apply. Details at Lowe's.com/terms, subject to change.
Okay, all signed up. Easy. Now let's run payroll. What the? Hey girl, I'm you with more gusto. Nice. Who's that? New social media manager. Hired and onboarded with gusto. And spoiler, we're kind of famous now. Wait, we're famous? Oh, well, I'm famous. Payroll, benefits, and HR. Designed and built for small businesses. Choose a future with gusto.
Hey, it's a Greek from Monroe's of Palm Beach, an elite gentleman's club that's where the beautiful ladies are 7 days a week. And this Saturday night, October 4th, watch UFC 320 live at Monroe's. And the beautiful ladies will be there. And you add a 5-star menu to Monroe's, it sounds like a perfect place. Adult entertainment, upscale dining, full bar, full liquor, fully nude. It's Monroe's of Palm Beach. And this Saturday, the knockouts will be in the ring and also at Monroe's. Peace.
Another summer is ended, and you may have noticed that your energy is lower, your workouts aren't as productive, perhaps you aren't sleeping as well and feel foggy all the time, maybe even your sex drive is off. This is Jeff for the Atlantic Men's Clinic, and if you're experiencing some or all of these symptoms, it's likely you have low testosterone. And if that's what's going on with you, don't wait. You need to call us at the Atlantic Men's Clinic and get treated for your low T, because living with low testosterone is no way to live. With our low T treatments, if you're like most guys, your life will change considerably. Improved sleep, better energy, greater gains in the gym, better mental clarity, and your sex drive will likely improve as well. Plus, most men see these results in just a few weeks. So call us. Your initial visit includes PSA and T-test and a medical consult. Call 877-455-7300. That's 877-455-7300. Or go to AtlanticMen'sClinic.com. We have 7 offices across South Florida to serve you, including our new office in Hollywood, Florida.
I'm Mark Anajar.
I'm Glenn Levine.
I'm Ellie Anajar.
And we're Anajar and Levine. Experience the Anajar and Levine difference by calling us with any of your legal needs. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
In office, West Palm Beach. Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/radio to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/radio. That's hims.com/radio. HIMS.com/RADIO.
The commitment from IDC to first responders is really extraordinary.
Veteran firefighter Johnny Hinton talks about International Diamond Center's ongoing support for our heroes in uniform.
IDC has helped us raise just massive amounts of money.
Johnny says in addition to corporate gifts to support charity fundraisers, IDC is there every day, helping first responders with an extra 15% discount on any purchase.
And to have a discount like that is a big advantage for our membership.
International Diamond Center, proud to support local heroes in uniform, firefighters, police, military.
We don't do this job for the notoriety, the recognition. It's a higher calling for us. The ability to serve the community day in and day out. That's what gives us purpose and drive. Is truly remarkable, and we can't thank IDC enough for the support that they've shown for our membership over the years.
International Diamond Center.
Again, thank you guys so much.
US 1 and PSL Boulevard, and always online at shopidc.com.
From school drop-offs to weekend getaways, at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, you can get a quick and easy oil change in about 15 minutes. Drive in today. No appointment needed. Go to VIOC.com for money-saving coupons and to find a location near you.
I'm still going for it, even with higher stroke risk from atrial fibrillation and a regular heartbeat not caused by a heart valve problem. Over a 3-year study, Eliquis apixaban tablets reduced stroke risk better than warfarin, and over 97% of Eliquis patients did not experience a stroke. A first stroke occurred in 2.9% of warfarin patients versus 2.3% of Eliquis patients.
Don't stop prescription Eliquis without asking your doctor. Stroke risk may increase. Eliquis can cause serious and potentially fatal bleeding. don't take if you have an artificial heart valve, abnormal bleeding, or antiphospholipid syndrome. While taking, you may bruise more easily or bleed longer. A spinal injection increases blood clot risk, which may cause paralysis. Get medical help right away for unexpected bleeding or bruising, or back pain, tingling, numbness, muscle weakness, or incontinence. Aspirin products, NSAIDs, SSRIs, SNRIs, and blood thinners increase bleeding risk. Tell your doctor about planned medical or dental procedures. Learn more at Eliquis.com or call 1-855-ELIQUIS.
Here's the latest with weather on Real Radio.
From the PGT Custom Windows and Doors Weather Center.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. We've got a few showers making their way onshore for us as we get started on our Friday morning. A little bit of rain is going to continue over the next couple hours, but heavier downpours are expected as we go into the afternoon. There's an area of low pressure sitting off our coast, and that's going to be increasing the rain chance through the weekend. Our temperatures will be in the mid to upper 80s later on today.
This report is sponsored by King's Hawaiian Sliders.
Eli Manning here. There's nothing like football and King's Hawaiian Sliders. There's something about those soft, fluffy, irresistible King's Hawaiian Sliders that make them a winner on game day. Pick some up this weekend in the bakery or deli section of your grocery store. King's Hawaiian. There's nothing like it.
Greek's Gridiron 2025 is sponsored by Pollard Coffee Bar and Ice Treats in Deerfield Beach and the Cove Shopping Plaza.
People called them murderers. 10 years later, they were gods. Today, no one knows their names. A group of maverick surgeons who took on the medical establishment, who risked everything to invent open-heart surgery. Welcome to the Wild West of American medicine. I'm Chris Pine, and this is Cardiac Cowboys. If you like medical dramas, if you like heart-pounding thrillers, you will love Cardiac Cowboys. Listen wherever you listen to podcasts.
Sponsored by Jasper.
This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
It is The Penthouse live on a Friday at Flagships Cars and Classics. Come down here and see some beautiful cars. Gorgeous showroom. And you get to see Francis and, what's your name? Charisse. So stop down and see us. Francis is in the house.
What's up?
Sean's doing a bang-up job. Hey. And it's time for Greek's Trifecta in this day in history.
Riders up. It's Greek's Trifecta.
I did speak about it earlier only because the whole world ended up having them, but it is NFL, it is football. You never know. Nobody has a crystal ball, and if they did, they wouldn't share it with you. Niners won last night 26-23. They had everybody out. People were playing that people didn't even know who's on the team, and guess what? They ended up doing it. Mac Jones had a big night, and they ended up beating the Rams 26-23. Fumble at the goal line, extra point miss. Everything went the wrong way for the Rams, and the Niners won. So hats off to anybody who did have the Niners. There's always more people who says it the day after. But I got to tell you, last night I didn't see one person tell me they had the Niners. Everybody had the Rams. College football this weekend, another big weekend in college football. Our Gators are on Real Radio at 3:30. 12:30 is the pregame as they take on Hook 'em Horns. Now watch this game because it opened up at 8, and now it's 4.5 on the Hard Rock app. So maybe they know something. Maybe Arch Manning doesn't play good in Florida. We'll see what happens with that. The big game of the weekend is the Canes and Florida State. Man, that is a tough place to play. Saturday night, that place will be off the chain. Miami is minus 4.5. And like Franny just mentioned, check it because there might be some rain. And if it is raining, that could affect things in the game. Last night in baseball was a good night for the organization. Anytime the Yankees beat the Red Sox, I love it. Because I'll never forget that I lost my ass and almost had to get a sex change years ago, and Yankees were up 3-0. And I went to this game, and the Red Sox won 4 games in a row. Never got over that, never will. But the Yanks won last night. Great pitching performance, 4-0. Cubs also won, and the Tigers beat the Guardians. Next round is going to start this weekend in baseball, and before you know it, we'll be in the October Classic, which will probably be in November. Greek's Trifecta is sponsored by Pollard Coffee Bar and Ice Treats. Well, it is every year. It's October Classic.
That's so weird, but it's in November.
Yeah.
Weird.
Pollard Coffee Bar and Ice Treats in Deerfield Beach in the Cove Shopping Plaza. Time for Franny in this day in history.
Why are we growling?
I'm not growling. Just throw it out there.
Okay.
On this day in history.
All Alrighty, here we go. Back in the day, October 3rd, 80 years ago, 1945, a 10-year-old Elvis Aaron Presley made his first public appearance in a talent show at the Mississippi-Alabama Dairy Show.
Wow, he's like Taylor Swift, started young.
He won 5th place. 74 years ago, 1951,
He's very shook up about that.
Bobby Thompson of the New York Giants hit the shot heard around the world, a 3-run homer in the bottom of the 9th of the final game in a 3-game playoff against the Brooklyn Dodgers. With that hit, the Giants won the pennant. 70 years ago, 1955, Captain Kangaroo, starring Bob Keeshan, debuted on CBS. They said the fine show featured Bunny Rabbit, Grandfather Clock, Mr. Moose, and of course, Mr. Green Jeans. Yes, G-Man, you have a question.
No relation to Bad Bunny? Bunny Rabbit?
No.
Okay, just checking.
No.
I wonder if it went all the way back there.
The same year, another kids show premiered. The Mickey Mouse Club premiered on ABC. When the show was revived in the 90s, it, of course, as we know, launched careers. Ryan Gosling, Justin Timberlake, Christina Aguilera, J.C. Chazé, Carrie Russell,
Unbelievable.
and Britney Spears, all in that class, right? 68 years ago, 1957, The Woody Woodpecker Show debuted on ABC. You want to give me a little Woody Woodpecker?
Meh. Meh. She don't like that one.
Yeah, that was, I don't know what you just did. 64 years ago, 1961, Nashville's Country Music Hall of Fame elected Jimmy Rogers, Hank Williams, and Fred Rose as its first members. 61 years ago, 1964, Underdog debuted on NBC. Remember Underdog? 51 years ago, 1974, Frank Robinson became Major League Baseball's first black manager when he took over the Cleveland Indians. 43 years ago, 1982, a guy from Detroit named Scott Weiland ran the Detroit Marathon backwards.
Wow.
In 4 hours, 7 minutes, and 54 seconds.
Wow, that's amazing.
That is impressive.
I don't think I drive my car backwards 4 miles.
Wow, right?
That's amazing.
It's pretty wild. 41 years ago, 1984, Scott Baio, his show Charles in Charge debuted on CBS. 33 years ago, 1992, Sinead O'Connor tore up a picture of Pope John Paul II on a Saturday Night Live while saying, "Fight the real enemy." NBC got more than 1,000 calls protesting SNL.
And I think they banned her.
Well, they said, ironically, Sinead O'Connor had canceled a previously scheduled appearance on SNL because she found the comedy of Andrew Dice Clay offensive.
Really?
So 2 weeks later, she was booed off the stage during a Bob Dylan tribute at Madison Square Garden after that.
Wow.
33 years ago, 1992, Bill Gates, by the way, if you didn't know, college dropout, co-founder of Microsoft, headed the Forbes 400 list of the richest Americans for the first time with a net worth, this is 33 years ago, of $6.3 billion.
Mingada.
You want to know how much you want to know how much his fortune is currently? You want to guess?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, just guess. Just guess.
What was it then?
$6.3 billion.
I don't know. 200 billion?
Yeah, overshot the runway. $105.6 billion.
It happens.
30 years
Sorry,
ago,
Bill.
1995, the jury in the O.J. Simpson murder trial found O.J. innocent of the slaying of his former wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, and, of course, Ronald Goldman. 27 years ago, 2003, Roy Horn, half of the Magic team, Siegfried and Roy, was killed. Oh, nearly killed. Excuse me. I killed him right away. Was nearly killed on stage by one of his white tigers.
So
the tiger's name was Montecore. Bit him in the neck during the show. Could you imagine being in the audience watching that happen?
Oh, my God.
The bite severed an artery and caused a stroke, which left him partially paralyzed.
So sad.
I know. I mean, they are wild animals, but man, they did it for a long time before.
Oh, yeah. They
one of
were
these
like
things turned on them.
the act to see
Yeah.
out there. They were gazillionaires.
Well, yeah, MGM, and then like you go through all of MGM, and they have the tigers and the lions and everywhere. But right, was it an MGM where they played?
I'm not sure. Maybe Caesars, but I could be
Oh,
mistaken.
you could be right.
Yeah.
21. Maybe I'm just thinking all the lions that they have. 21 years ago, because that's the symbol.
Yeah.
2004, Boston Legal premiered, starring James Spader and William Shatner. It ran for 5 seasons. 14 years ago, finally here in 2011, convicted American murderer Amanda Knox had her sentence overturned in an Italian court. They said she was retried, reconvicted, and sentenced to 28 and a half years. But in 2015, Italy's Supreme Court finally acquitted her. And that's what happened this day in history.
Great job, Franny. We always do it once a show to reflect on what's going on. I think Elon Musk the other day, Tesla stock went up like 4%, and he got something like, I don't know, $64 billion
So that
more.
put him back on the top of the richest because I know
Yeah.
him and that Italian dude or whatever. What's his name? They've been going back and forth.
Yeah, he's the richest now.
Now he's
So if
richest.
you know Elon, text him and say, hey, you got $20. I want to ask you a question. I saw this the other day, and how depressing will this be for these guys to have NSYNC might go on tour without JT? And imagine if nobody shows up.
I know, and I don't think people will. I mean, you are going to have some, right? You are. You're going to have the diehards that don't care, that maybe love JC or maybe love Lance or
Do you think it'd be a
Chris
ploy?
Kirkpatrick? What's the other one? Joey Fatone. Maybe like they have them, but it's just not the same.
Man, I saw
It's
that. Go,
just
you want to
not.
talk about if you're their therapist, because if they go to first night, it's like, or they have to cancel. You know, some events they just don't get pre-sale.
Yeah.
When I saw that, I'm like, man, and they got to be putting so much pressure on him.
I think they will do okay, but they're not. They do need him.
Yeah, like the Jackson 5 when they went on tour at the end, one of the last tours before when Michael went on his own, the mother called him up and said, you got to go on tour with your brothers and help them. And
I
they
wonder
all-
if Justin will give him the rights to use like a hologram.
I'm you know they all called him and
Of
said, hell, you know,
course.
whatever. But to me, what it shows is they must have asked him so many times. He's probably like, no.
But just do a one-off. Come on, dude. Take one for the team. Help these poor guys out. I mean, they helped start your career. You guys
Yeah.
were a band. Just do one time.
Maybe his wife doesn't want him to be on the road because
But he has been by himself.
I don't know. I don't know. But I just saw that the other day. I said, man, how depressing is that? Like having a birthday party, and nobody comes. You're like, oh my God. Or they do it and they be like, ticket sales aren't great. But they say, oh, of course the promoter's going to be, they're going to sell out. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, man, we'll see what happens. It could be very weird and very depressing. 877-927-6969. That's the number to call. You could also text us at Real Radio 47142. We always give you guys topics, but usually the first hour. If you have anything you want to ask Francis or myself, we can. You could bring it up. You want to talk about the Dolphins? You think they're going to win on Sunday and maybe win 2-0? Maybe you got the outcome of the Florida State-Miami game. If you do, call me. I'll kiss your ass and love you. Or maybe you got something to say about baseball and the Yanks. I know we got a lot of Yank fans out last night.
47142 started off with Real Radio. Says Greek says a key word on the Gambler. I'm always excited when I hear it because I want so bad for him to misspell the word. He says the attorney's names for who sponsors it on the Gambler. The name he mispronounced is the one guy that would lose his mind if he heard it. I don't know who he's talking about. I don't know. 47142, start off with Real Radio. I don't think he does either. It says, hey, Greek, thank you for the there's no way the Guardians will lose game 3 at home tip.
It happens. I'll tell you what.
Oh, so they did?
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
Detroit was not hitting. I mean, I had them too. I've always said anything on the radio, I say I have two. And I would guess.
You do always say that.
I would always say this, and I could be wrong, and if I am, I'm sorry. I think I have more than most people bet. So if you're losing, I'm losing too. Believe me when I tell you. It happens, and it's one of the things with gambling. Not everybody's going to be right. I mean, I was at Strikes the other night. These two guys came up to me, and they go, Greek, you better be right tonight. And I looked at him. I'm like, dude, it's an opinion. I read a lot. I study. I have a feel for it. But you know what?
G-Man would not be doing radio if he was right all the time.
I'd be in Monte Carlo.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'd be, you know what?
Some girl would be feeding him grapes. He'd be getting fan and just sports betting.
Yeah, and I'd be texting you all day. Hey, miss you. You're like, who's this? Who's this? You want to do a show in Monte Carlo? What do you want to do? Yeah, so give us a call at 877-927-6969. That is the number to call if you guys want to get involved.
So we can get in a little topic of discussion. And do you agree? Do you think that these are on point? Now, I have to look up. So Gen X, like I am like at the very end. I'm the older of the millennials. So Gen X is before me. Let me see the age range for Gen X. Looks like Gen X is around 45 to 60 is what they claim, right? As of 2025, you're a Gen Xer. And which is, you know, a majority of our audience listening, 45, 60 years old. But I ask you, do you agree with these things? Because the claim here is that these are unspoken rules that this generation lived by. And I look through some of these and I'm like, all right. Yeah, I kind of go with it because I do hang out a lot more with Gen X people. So each generation thinks they have it figured out. I think Gen X pretty much did. So one of them, I love this. Don't start none, won't be none. One of the rules, unspoken rules they live by. If you don't cause trouble, you don't get trouble.
That's true.
Gen X avoided drama unless they were pushed into it. Right? We see now everybody's just so quick to like just start stuff.
You're at a light, somebody, it doesn't even turn people.
So quick.
Relax.
11 unspoken rules that worked out pretty well for the most part by Gen X. Nobody ever said life was fair. Gen X learned early that life has injustices. They believe you had to work hard and adapt because bad luck or inequality was part of life.
Yeah, I agree. 100%.
Right?
Nobody did
So
say
far, so good. I agree. Keep personal matters to yourself.
Sure. You're very good at that.
Yes, on oversharing, Gen X typically didn't broadcast or dump personal struggles publicly. Private problems stayed private. We know that is totally not the case today. It's all over social media.
Oh, yeah. Every week you read
Oh,
Reddit
my
threads.
God.
What amazes me is that people not only are talking to friends or family, they talk to strangers.
Okay, this is going to be graphic, but I will tell you, and I, besides me suspending my Facebook account, I unfriended this dude right away. So I guess he was getting cheated on Facebook or something, and that's what people blast. So he made a post about the girl who was cheating on him with, posted 3 photos, and I don't know if he went through her phone, it was videos, found it. 2 of her topless, like posing, like I guess maybe going to another guy, and another one was a video of her Winnie the Pooh style, shirt on, no pants, sitting down, handling her business in a video.
Wow. And
it was on Facebook. I don't know. And I saw it was on there for 2 hours. Like, how has this not been taken down yet? For 2 hours.
Wow.
And I was like, first of all, that's such a good idea. But second of all, that poor girl put on blast for all these people to see. Like, that was it was disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
And that is what I'm talking about. These people putting things on blast like that. So right away I was like, oh, like unfriends. Whoever can do something like that's disgusting. Yeah, it sucks if she cheated on you, but come on, dude. Like pornographic material.
Yeah.
Then we have never trust authority. Whether with bosses, government teachers, skepticism towards power was common. They questioned directives instead of blindly obeying. That one I'm not 100% on board with. How about you, G?
Not 100%. I mean, I think people have a lot of examples that they go by, and I think when something happens to people and they feel it's not fair by somebody in authority, they blast it everywhere.
Yeah.
So I think, again, it's you as an individual, what you experience.
But of course, like the never trust. Like that's what authority.
No. I don't think that.
These are Gen X live by these 11 unspoken rules. So far, I agree with most except that one. Walk it off. Don't dwell on setbacks. Let things go impossible. If knocked down, just get up and move forward.
It's easy to say, hard to do. It's a very good thought process, but there are some things everybody goes through in their life that, you know what, are setbacks.
Yep.
And they're just, everybody handles things different. You can never say to somebody in a relationship or friendship, I learned this. You shouldn't be mad about that. You shouldn't be hurt about that. Everybody has different feelings. Everybody has different thoughts. And if it's an issue to the person, a person you care about, you got to sit with them and go through it. Because you may not think it is. I've learned that with my friends and people because a lot of stuff I'm like, who cares? And it's true. I don't care. But a lot of people do care. So you got to be sympathetic.
And this one I've always done because you just never know what cards life will hand you. And it's always have a backup plan. Given economic turbulence, Gen X valued having plan Bs, spare jobs, savings, alternatives to guard against hitting sudden hard times. It's more financial, G-Man.
I'll say sorry.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people have backup people.
I know, but that's not what this is about.
Well, that's a backup plan.
Right.
There you go.
Not what this is about. So these are 11 unspoken rules Gen Z live by so far, all of them except one that I'm like, yep, fake it until you make it. I've done it before. Even when unprepared or insecure, act confident, put on a front. Over time, capability catches up.
Every day, 10 a.m.
Fake it till you make it. Yep.
I mean, you don't know. I mean, you can't do that. Even when you're going someplace, if you're at a place, maybe a party or an event you're not supposed to be, or a club, whatever you want to use, just be cool. My name's supposed to be on the list. Oh, we don't hear it. Oh, here you go. Maybe you see it now. Oh, thank you very much.
So 4 more here, 11 unspoken rules Gen X live by. Unplugged moments. They said boredom is okay. Just sitting without distraction. They're like, these were normal and even valued. It builds patience, creativity, and self-reflection. Right now, it seems like a lot of people are just go, go, go all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Don't let your studies get in the way of your education. That means school isn't the only path to learning. Gen X believed in acquiring knowledge outside of class, too. From life experiences, self-teaching.
Yeah, experience life a lot of times is better than analyzing it and sitting there. But what you see every day, I think you can learn from. And also, you got to think. Sometimes you're like, hey, wasn't I in this, especially like dating or jobs, like maybe I was in this situation. And a lot of times when you get a job or you're dating somebody, you believe in them. And you believe what they're going to tell you. You said that thing yesterday about catfishing with jobs. I had a couple of people call me and said, that happened to me.
Yeah.
I never heard of it, but they said,
what
it was
the number? It's almost 90% of people.
Yeah, they said, I got hired for one thing. I'm doing something else. They told me I was going to be doing this in 6 months. I wasn't.
I've been a victim of that, too. Let's see. 2 more here. We have, there's no such thing as free lunch. By that, they mean nothing in life is truly free. Everything comes with trade-offs or obligations. If someone gives you something, there's usually something expected in return. I agree with that, Greek. It's easier to ask for forgiveness than to ask. And this is finally the last one here. These are 11 unspoken rules of Gen X. It's easier to ask for forgiveness than to ask permission. Better to act if you believe in your plan, right? And deal with the consequences later than wait indefinitely asking for approval.
Yes and no. I mean, that could really backfire on you.
Yeah, but if you believe in your plan. I've done it before.
Yeah. Well, you're pretty. You get away with it.
But I agree with the majority of these. Do you guys agree?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
A lot of them are good, and I think they're true. And if you could stick with them and stick with your core values, I think, every day in life, if you can, because that'll always help you be successful, I think, a lot of ways. But I think also about learning about life, being out there is great. You need your education, and that is very important to get your education in all aspects, but being out there every day. You hear a lot of stories of people who, you know what, like you just said, dropped out of high school, dropped out of college, you know what, went and had a dream. Not all, I'm not saying all, but there are chances out there if you believe in yourself. And also put yourself around good people who can help you. My father always taught me, you need assets in life. You don't need liabilities. You're enough of a liability. Thanks, Don.
I'm with it. So 47142, somebody just wants to let us know, says, hey, gang, traffic alert, I-95 southbound closed at State Road 76 in Stewart. So if you are stuck there, that is why. And then we have 47142. Mr. Greek, I finally placed my first bets after sitting on $100 for more than 6 months.
Nice.
$50 Wednesday and $20 last night, both on the Red Sox. As a New York Yankee fan until 2003. You're welcome, BJ and Boynton.
Thank you, BJ.
Yes.
So we had the Red Sox last night, he said.
52 Wednesday and 20 last night, both on the Red Sox, yeah.
So he lost.
Yeah. Says, and he's been a fan since 2003 of the Yankees.
Because I think that's when the Red Sox beat them.
Ah.
It might be a joke there.
So, as a Yankee fan until 2003.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome. That's from BJ and Boynton.
All right. We appreciate that, BJ. Sorry about you losing last night. The Yankees, the pitcher was great. He pitched an unbelievable game, 12 strikeouts. They left him into the 8th inning, and it was hats off. Now they play Toronto. And crazy enough, the Yankees are favorite, and Toronto really beat them up this year. I think they won 8 out of 13. I could be mistaken, but I do think that. And I think that I thought Toronto would be favorite, but we'll see what happens. We're at Flagships Cars and Classics, and that's in Boca Raton. Stop down, see some beautiful automobiles, Ferraris, Lamborghinis. They're all here. Beautiful trucks, Porsches, Benzes, beautiful, beautiful cars, and a great showroom. You walk in this place, you're like, wow, this place is cool and nice. And what a beautiful floor. I'd love to have this floor in my house.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's so cool.
It's like liquid metal.
Yeah, it is. It's so unique. You see it in certain places, and it just makes everything pop, which is cool. Be a great place to do like runway when you're getting dressed. It is the Penthouse on a Friday. Get ready for the weekend. In the 11 o'clock hour, which is coming up, we're going to do some Florida stories. Your chance to win Machine Gun Kelly's tickets. Also, Frances is going to give us her first round of things to do this weekend. And from what she tells me, one of the things you might want to do is buy an umbrella because it's supposed to rain. So we'll see. You never know. Weathermen have been wrong before. So if you have any plans, don't cancel them yet.
Well, you don't have to let rain cancel them. I mean, they'll cancel them for you if they have to, like the concerts and stuff. They'll do it for you.
Well, I mean, if you're going to golf, maybe you want to make some early tee times. Maybe you want to get out there early on the weekends and do what you have to do. It is the Penthouse, and it is a Friday, and it is Greek's Gridiron. Francis and I, Sharice is here also. Sean's in the studio doing a bang-up job. We'll be back in a few minutes. Peace.
We're everywhere you need to be.
I've been everywhere, man.
Tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio. Here's traffic on Real Radio.
Pretty decent drive along your expressways this morning. 95 of the Turnpike currently accident-free. We got some road work here on Blue Heron Boulevard westbound before Congress Avenue blocking your right lane. And roadwork 441 northbound at Boynton Beach Boulevard. The right lane is blocked. That's traffic. I'm Ricky Rousseau.
This report is sponsored by Audible. Audible's romance collection has something to satisfy every side of you. Fall for a brooding dupe. Dive into a steamy romantasy series from Sarah J. Maas. Or find the perfect rom-com from Lily Chu. Start listening free when you sign up for a 30-day trial at audible.com.
I'm still going for it, even with higher stroke risk from atrial fibrillation, an irregular heartbeat not caused by a heart valve problem. Over a 3-year study, Eliquis apixaban tablets reduce stroke risk better than warfarin, and over 97% of Eliquis patients did not experience a stroke. A first stroke occurred in 2.9% of warfarin patients versus 2.3% of Eliquis patients.
Don't stop prescription Eliquis without asking your doctor. Stroke risk may increase. Eliquis can cause serious and potentially fatal bleeding. Don't take if you have an artificial heart valve, abnormal bleeding, or antiphospholipid syndrome. While taking, you may bruise more easily or bleed longer. A spinal injection increases blood clot risk, which may cause paralysis. Get medical help right away for unexpected bleeding or bruising, or back pain, tingling, numbness, muscle weakness, or incontinence. Aspirin products, NSAIDs, SSRIs, SNRIs, and blood thinners increase bleeding risk. Tell your doctor about planned medical or dental procedures. Learn more at Eliquis.com or call 1-855-ELIQUIS.
Hey, it's the Greek for Strike Cigar Lounge, my favorite spot to have a cigar, kick back, and enjoy life. In Royal Palm Plaza in Boca, home of Greek's Gridiron. Stop by Strikes any day of the week, 7 days, always a great time. Beautiful place to sit inside and a great patio and an unbelievable humidor. Puff, baby. Strike Cigar Lounge, stop in, have a drink, kick back, and enjoy a cigar with a friend. Peace. Hey, it's the Greek. Touchdowns win games, and they will win bets too. Pick your favorite playmaker to hit pay dirt in Week 5 on Hard Rock Bets. Remember, you got to be in the game to have fun and enjoy it. And the Hard Rock Bet app can make it happen every day. And you could be their next big winner. Offered by Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerns about gambling? Call 1-888-A-MINUTE.
This is Jim. Hello. Jim started advertising with iHeartRadio way back in April. And now...
I have customers out the door!
And this is Sarah.
Hi.
She started putting a portion of her marketing dollars in podcasting back in June.
Business is booming. That's why I'm working on a Saturday.
Want to be like Jim and Sarah? It's easy. All you have to do is own or manage a business and reach out to iHeart. Get started today at 844-844-iHeart or iHeartAdvertising.com.
As the old saying goes, size matters.
At Morgan & Morgan, we have over 1,000 lawyers and nearly 6,000 people on staff.
But at the core, this is and always has been a family business.
Our family watching out for your family.
Call us or email us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even on a Saturday or a Sunday.
And if you ever have a problem, call our mom.
Morgan & Morgan.
For the people and your family.
Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
The free iHeartRadio app makes your car radio jealous.
Live radio presets, lyrics for songs, and the most podcasts on the planet.
Plus, it all fits in your pocket.
Your car radio can't do that.
Make sure the free iHeartRadio app is on your smartphone now.
The #1 app for radio.
Real Radio weather.
I'm CBS 12 meteorologist Charlotte Carl. We are going to see a mix of on and off rain and a little bit of sunshine through this afternoon. Good news is the cloud cover and the rain will keep temperatures a few degrees below average. It will also be quite breezy out there as well, so be sure to hold on to your hats.
This report is sponsored by King's Hawaiian Sliders.
Eli Manning here. There's nothing like football and King's Hawaiian Sliders. There's something about those soft, fluffy, irresistible King's Hawaiian Sliders that make them a winner on game day. Pick some up this weekend in the bakery or deli section of your grocery store. King's Hawaiian. There's nothing like it.
What the Florida is sponsored by FAMU's MMERI. Educate, Learn, Talk.
From the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Studios.
Have you been in an accident? Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio 92.1 is WZZR West Palm Beach, an iHeartRadio station.
Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeartRadio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
Rover's Morning Glory wants you to score some Red Zone revenue. Win $1,000 now. Enter the nationwide keyword check at realradio921.com. That's check. Enter it now at realradio921.com. And good luck from Rover's Morning Glory and Real Radio.
To the Penthouse. Now back to the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
It is the Penthouse on a Friday at Flagships, Cars and Classics and Screeks Gridiron. It's football season, baby. Can you feel the juice? Yes. It is great to be here. Stop down and see us. We love to be here with you guys. We'll be here at 2 o'clock, and then the Greek Zone follows up. Sean's in the studio. Hey. Francis is here.
What's going on?
And for our first batch of Florida stories, we're going to turn it over to Franny. Show gets better.
Florida.
Did you say
Florida? I'm from Florida.
WTF.
What the Florida?
All right, so this was a really crazy situation you may have heard because this was in Port St. Lucie. There was a missing woman and she has been found safe. But everybody's just like, all right, this is weird because they saw her car. It crashed into a canal, but nobody was in there. So they thought, all right, well, maybe is she trying to disappear, right? So St. Lucie County Sheriff's Office received multiple calls. This was yesterday around 5:35 in the morning regarding a naked woman lying in a ditch. And this is at the 4400 block of Johnston Road. So callers indicated to deputies that the woman appeared to be the subject of a missing person alert that was shared on social media. I even saw it. So deputies in St. Lucie County Fire Rescue responded to the scene where they found Jennifer Fisher, and she was the missing woman, but this woman's from Jacksonville. She was the owner of a white Acura MDX that crashed into a canal earlier this week in the area of Indrio Road in Johnston. So while speaking with deputies, she said that she crashed her car. This is weird, right? Crashed her car, removed her clothing, walked into the woods with the intent of staying there for several days. Exactly.
Little strange,
right? I'm sure they're going to investigate more into this because she just trying to disappear, right? Mm-hmm. But the whole removing her clothes, I don't know. Maybe she's auditioning for Naked and Afraid. I don't know. But
maybe she had a big bill due.
They said that she's her only complaint when they found her, because it's been a few days, was the irritation from fire and bites. What fire? She was transported to a nearby hospital for medical evaluation. And yes, the investigation is still going because they did just find her yesterday. But very odd situation. Mm-hmm. Then next up in your What the Florida, sometimes you never know whose house you're breaking into. Oh. And this one is a good one. I was just like, I love hearing stories like this. So an intruder broke into the wrong house. This was in Florida. It happened to be the house of an MMA fighter.
Oh, you hear it all the time. And then you get your ass kicked.
Yeah, Rojas. So Rojas' teenage nephew alerted him to the break-in, that someone's breaking into the house. Rojas confronted, subdued the intruder using his skills, his MMA skills, before the police arrived. The intruder was identified as Austin Karasani. And this Austin dude, you should see, oh my God, his mugshot. He got beat up. That he was just trying to find his friend's house. That's what he said. And he was drunk. Mistakenly entered Rojas's home.
How'd he get in? Did he break in?
They said mistakenly. I don't know. I said mistakenly entered his home. Open. Maybe. Yeah. Mistakenly had entered his home. And he said that, he was drinking at a nearby club before that.
I don't know. I don't know. Who sounds
either way, it's still, the dude was arrested and charged with home invasion.
Yeah, you would think if somebody's come in and be like, oh man, I'm sorry, wrong house. Yeah. Like Tom Brady when he was in Tampa.
I know, but I don't even think, especially at that time, it was very, very early in the morning. Yeah. I think when you hear an intruder, doesn't matter. Oh, no. You just don't care.
Oh, those guys don't care. They're always looking to go 2 rounds.
The reaction was to kick this guy's ass, and he did. Then next up in your What the Florida, a 42-year-old Florida woman, her name is Robin Zick, was busted. And the real reason why is because she stole one of those motorized shopping carts from a Publix. Mm-hmm. You can't do that. So she ends up driving the cart, valued at about, $2,500, nearly a mile before she was stopped.
Pull over.
So when questioned by cops, because they're like, what's Is that Publix? Like shopping center. So in question, she's like, oh, I just borrowed it because, I had to go to a medical appointment and I intended to return it to the store. She had to go to a doctor's appointment. I intended to return it. Well, they don't care because whether you have to go to a doctor's appointment or not, you're not supposed to steal things.
Can't steal.
You can't steal, folks. But yeah, Charlotte County Sheriff's Office said it was like 10, 12 in the morning on Tamiami Trail in Punta Gorda. And deputies, I know you love when I say Punta Gorda. It's a city here in Florida. Deputies say they...
Oh, sorry.
Deputies say they talked to the store manager who told him that a woman had come to the store, stolen one of the shopping carts, and was seen driving south on Tamiami Trail.
Imagine getting that call.
So they tracked the woman. They found her about a mile from that Publix. They said they met with her. She's still hanging out in the cart. She was like, yeah, confirmed that she took it from Publix. But as I mentioned, she was just like, I got to go to a doctor's appointment. How'd she get to Publix? Questions. So
holy Punta Gorda. It's crazy up there.
She said that she told deputies she planned on driving the cart to the appointment and then bringing it back. Well, not good enough. So she was transported to the hospital for further evaluation. They're like, I don't know if everything's okay. After being released, she was arrested because guess what? Publix did press charges on her for grand theft.
Yeah, you can't steal those.
Nope. And that is your Worth of Florida.
Great job, Franny. As always, we do it twice a show. In this hour coming up, you're going to get an opportunity to win tickets to Machine Gun Kelly. Also, later in the hour, Franny's going to tell you some things to do this weekend. We do that twice a show on Fridays. So Charlie Sheen's book, I'm not surprised, is doing very well.
Have you watched the show yet?
I saw a little bit of it. Okay. I didn't see the whole thing. I saw about half of the first one. That's about it. Charlie Sheen's book is doing very well. It made New York Times bestsellers list. I'm not surprised. It was released September 25th, and supposedly it's doing very well selling, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to buy it. Again, just Charlie Sheen's a character. There's no doubt about it. Two big stars. Iron Man and him want to talk about two guys who really their lives just came apart.
Is that his name, Iron Man?
That's what I thought it was. Robert Downey Jr.?
There you go. Junior.
Whatever. But just two guys that their lives, I mean, again, anything negative, maybe you can make it a positive. I know a lot of people struggle with certain situations in life. And here's two guys that did it in front of everybody and came back. Obviously, they had to make changes. Obviously, they had to do things. But, yeah, I'm not surprised about his book because it's very intriguing. I mean, like, Franny was one of the people that said, and I heard it from everybody, I'm not watching Netflix because I heard everything. And everybody who watched it said to me the next day, oh, my God, there's so much more.
Mm-hmm. Really is.
I saw the beginning with the plane. I thought that was crazy.
How the pilot let him fly.
I mean, like, I don't understand. Like, you think to yourself, have you ever been on a plane? Because I have, and I wonder, like, what the hell's going on in there? You know what I mean? Like,
no, just trust it.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, sometimes when I see, like, one time I remember I was going out to Vegas, and I was sitting in row 3 with this girl, and I saw the pilot come out, right? The girl opened the door for him. And then I could have sworn I saw the other pilot come out, and the other one was going back in, like, split second.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking, like, who's driving a plane for the...
It's on autopilot.
I know.
It's fine.
I was
it's
like...
fine. And I bet you with Charlie, they made him feel like he was flying the plane, but he probably really wasn't.
Oh, my God.
They probably, and that's what they thought, and they had the co-pilot next to him.
It was funny, though, because he said, like, he took pictures with the hat on, and the guy was like, hey, you want to sit in the plane? And Charlie was like, yeah, cool. And it's just like, it blew my mind. Then what he said was they took it off for a second, and he felt the plane moving a little. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It's just crazy. And then people with stars, they get starstruck and so many different things. But, yeah, I mean, again, he's a character. There's no doubt about it. I think I got a feeling he may get back on TV in some capacity.
Possibly, yeah.
Down the road.
Hey, why not? I mean, he's still young enough to do it and seems to be in good health as of now, right? I mean, I know he's still dealing with HIV, but he's got that
under control.
Yeah,
it's HIV today is not what it once was, 30 years ago. Obviously, with medicine, what they've done, which is great for everybody, but it seems to be maintained, and he seems to be in a good thing. I noticed one thing, he does chew a lot of gum.
Well, that's a lot of people who have addictions and stuff. Yeah, it's to replace it.
Yeah, but he seems to be on point. He did a lot of interviews all over the place, not only sports shows, everything, any entertainment to promote the book and everything like that. So I'm not surprised that the book sold. I'm going to try to possibly see it again, watch the whole thing, and maybe pick up the book, but not surprised.
47142. Somebody was asking, they're like, hey, can you please repeat the 11 o'clock keyword? Because I guess they missed it. So we have here 11 o'clock keyword is check. So take check, enter it, realradio921.com, and hopefully you'll score Red Zone revenue, which is $1,000. And then we have another text here. Let's see. Said the naked lady found in the ditch was in North Fort Pierce at the site where the new Buc-ee's will be built. Maybe she wanted to be the first in line for some delicious beef brisket. Maybe.
All right.
Uh-huh. And then I saw it the other night. They call autopilot George. So they will say George is flying the plane.
Oh.
Interesting.
Oh.
So that's code.
Yeah, all right.
Call it George.
So if you hear anything, don't worry about it. Well, another time I was on a plane, I heard like a big pop. I was sitting in row 1, I remember, with this woman and this gentleman, and they were, oh my God, what was that? And the stewardess came out. She goes, that was a microwave. Relax. And but it is funny. Like, you hear a noise, anything. Sitting up front is good because, again, you get off the plane really quick, which is great. You don't deal with everybody's so impatient. But, there are certain things maybe you might hear, see, or, maybe
I told you I was right up front on my flight home from PR, and my sister and I actually upgraded so we could get some nice comfy seats, and it was the crappy airline. By the way, it's don't sit up front, especially because we had nowhere to put our bags because you can't put them in front of you, right? And then there was another issue. I can't remember, but I was
more turbulence?
So I would have gone just one row back.
Okay.
We got right in the front thinking, oh, this is great. It was okay. And I had mentioned how we could hear the drama between two flight attendants unfold.
Oh, yeah.
Because they were right in front of us, and they were
the one guy touched
snippety snap. Well, no, one girl, to get the male flight attendant out of the way, she just put her arm kind of on the back of him, lower back, and he was never touch me there again. I mean, mad.
Maybe something
I never
went
gave
on with
you the right to touch me. She was just trying to, it's a tight spot. She was just trying, I probably would have done the same thing, and I would have gotten yelled at. But yeah, we were watching the whole thing unfold. We're like, oh, so it's kind of cool if you want some drama, because we didn't have a television or anything, a screen in front of us. So
yeah,
at least we got that.
Again, everybody goes through it. When the plane lands, it's the busiest noise thing. Stops, everybody jumps up. You're not going anywhere. That's what they should tell you 11,000 times. Yeah. The MMA fighter thing, we've heard stories about that before. Mm-hmm. Maybe that's a sticker you should get on your door. I am an
protect. It said protected by guard dog, protected by MMA fighter.
I am an MMA fighter. I'm registered in the state of Florida. Just want to let you know.
That's
put a sticker
funny.
there because this is the third story I've heard over the years where these guys just kick the hell out of people. I've heard in L.A. and different times, and you never know what you're walking.
You don't know who you're messing. Well, sometimes it's just robbing them on the street.
Oh yeah,
I've heard stories like that.
Yeah,
and the person is a trained fighter.
Yeah.
So G-Man, he has notoriously been driving Mercedes-Benz for a very long time. A very long time. I think he a long time ago had a Jag, and then he went to the BMW side for a little bit. But Mercedes has been his thing. And man, this is ridiculous. These kids are spoiled. So it looks like if you're looking to make sure that your child has the very best of everything, there is a dealership that is selling a scaled down electric Mercedes-Benz SL 300, and it's for kids. So this is a miniature version of it's really cute looking. It's a miniature version of the 1950s, 60s Mercedes-Benz SL300, fully functional. Has all the features of the original one, but of course it's electric. It holds just over 250 pounds and is powered by 1.5 kilowatts electric motor that reaches speeds of about 30 miles per hour, which is pretty fast for a kid.
I'll probably see it parked tonight in New York Prime.
But I was saying 30 miles per hour is pretty damn fast for a kid to be cruising, right?
Yeah.
So they said if you want to do this, I have to look at a picture of it with the electric car. They said, okay, so not only does it go 30 miles per hour, it comes with adjustable leather seats, an aluminum instrument panel, a transmission mode selector, what do they even know? A subwoofer and working lights.
What's a subwoofer?
It's a speaker.
Oh,
subwoofer,
okay.
yeah.
Something different in my house.
What is it in your house?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. And it's just going to cost you for a kid's car $49,000.
Oh, that's so cheap.
Oh my god!
And it'll sell.
It is a toy.
Yeah, it'll sell. It'll sell.
It's a toy.
It'll sell. Elon will probably buy a bunch of them. People with big money, they'll buy their kids anything.
So crazy.
Yeah, $49,000 for a toy car.
It's cute. You know what it is? It looks like, I'll show you. It's actually really cute. I want one. You see me drive. Can I make this street legal, please? But whatever kid's gonna be driving that is gonna be pimping. Because, like I said, it's like one of the classic.
Oh, it's cool,
right?
Yeah, it's very sharp.
I know.
Yeah, 49,000 though, Mingata.
Yeah,
that is a lot.
Mingata is right.
Conor McGregor says that it looks like his deals are basically done with the UFC. That he's going to
Is he getting his $1 million from the U.S. government?
I don't know. He says he's getting paid.
Or 100 mil. What is he? 100 mil.
He wants 100 mil, not a mil. Also, the UFC has to give up $700,000 to fix the lawn on the White House because that's what they're going to be doing, digging it up to set up the ring. This thing's going to be unbelievable in June. But he's basically saying, yeah, I'm in and I'm getting my money and that's it. I don't know what's true or what's not. It could be Conor being Conor. But the UFC does have to spend $700,000, which is nothing to them to fix the lawn.
That's nothing to them.
Yeah, and this thing will make so much money.
Well, why do they want to fix the lawn? I mean, they put an octagon in there. I don't understand.
I guess they have to tear up some stuff for seats and different things.
And then they have to fix it after the fact. Is
yeah,
that what you're saying?
I'm sure.
Okay, all right.
But again, $700,000 to them is nothing. So Dana White wants to have it done, and when Trump said yes, and when the both of them said yes, you know what? You know it's going to happen. I can only imagine what tickets will be for this, especially if Conor McGregor comes back, and it looks like he is. But like he said, I'm not negotiating with UFC. I'm not negotiating with Dana White. I'm negotiating with the U.S. government, and they're going to pay me. And he said him and Dana are on conversations all the time. McGregor is a character. There's no doubt about it. He was at a local cigar bar in Fort Lauderdale. Friends of mine own it. And everybody said he was super, super cool. Just really, really nice guy. And, took videos of people, pictures. And obviously, I know it's an appearance. He's got to be like that. But they said he was really cool. Sometimes you have events and people aren't that cool. But
because we have heard those stories about him where he punched that old guy in the face for not trying his whiskey, and then he bought the bar and banned him from it. I was like, that doesn't sound very cool.
And then he had the problem with the bus.
Oh my goodness.
And then he had the problem at the Fountain Blue, like with that phone. But I think a lot of those things.
So there's a lot of things that you're just like, oh, yeah, that cool. I mean, maybe, right? You have days. You got days. Sometimes you have good days, sometimes you have bad days.
Yeah, and I think a lot of it has to do with a lot of people. You're a huge celebrity. If you're drinking or not, maybe that affects it. If you're doing something else, maybe your mood. Yeah, he's been known to fly off the handle. There's no doubt about it. And fighters like that, you know what? You don't want to piss him off. But he's a character.
And sometimes I will say, because I have witnessed it with people, that the hormones, testosterone, if you get too much of that, it can turn you into a maniac.
Oh, I'm sure.
It can. You can be a total ass. You can be the nicest person. I worked with a guy like that, nicest guy in the world. We bartended together, and then I would just see him snap at customers and kind of roid rage a little bit. I'm like, what the hell? And I found out he was taking too much testosterone.
Did he ever snap
at
you?
I was like, dude, no. But just like customers, I'm like, dude, chill out. Like, lay off. Somebody upped your dose and they need to bring it back.
That's
but it
crazy.
does. It happens.
Yeah, when people do that, you look at them sometimes. Like, we've all been in situations, friends, people you date, workers, bosses, where you think like they're a little bit too intense. You know, people would talk about that with Coach Saban, that he would go from like 0-60 in a second. But his motto was like, I'm going to get really mad and then I'm going to forget about it and then we're going to move on. But he had that tendency. I worked with somebody like that. And then also, you have to adapt to the person and know their personality. And I think you know that with your friends and family. Like, there are some people really would get mad, and then, you know what, 15 minutes later, they're okay. Now, the other person on the other side may not be. You know what I'm saying? Because, words do hurt. And then people sometimes are like, man, you just, ripped my head off for nothing. But, again, you got to look at it. Is the value worth it?
Yeah, and I'm curious because I don't think he's been in the octagon since July, and he lost that fight. It was Dustin Poirier, if I'm saying that right. And remember, he suffered a broken leg.
Yeah, really bad.
Yeah, really bad. So I guess we'll see what happens. And it has been a few. I remember one of my favorite clips, and I know you have them sometimes on Greek Zone, is when Josh Cohen, he is at an MMA fight, and it's there.
And he questions him. Yeah.
Well, he's saying that he hasn't won a fight since Obama's administration or something.
And it went viral.
Oh my God! It went well. Yeah, because then McGregor is going after him in his pink coat. It is such a fun video to watch.
Oh yeah.
But that's the thing. Like, it's not like he in the past decade has been dominant.
No.
So if he gets his money, I'm surprised. It's because he's a character, I guess, and people want to watch him.
Yeah, he's a big attraction. He's probably the biggest name in MMA. Still, I mean, there are other guys out there, UFC, but he's huge. Yeah, the thing with Josh went viral, and everybody with his pink jacket he had on.
It was funny.
Yeah, people came up to him all over the place, he said. You never know with something viral that's going to go viral. Like that girl with the Haktua. Me and her.
Oh, so she's in the first episode of that Chad Power show.
Oh,
I said.
Oh, really?
Yes, and she is herself. Like he goes into a club and he's all like, and this is before he realized his football career's over, and he's just like, just like so excited about everything. He's having drinks and he's with like his manager, whoever it is, and they go into the club and she's one of the people sitting in the area, and he's like, oh, let's talk to a girl. And she's like, I have a name. By the way, terrible actress.
She's not an actress. She worked in a mattress factory.
I know, but I was just saying, this is I don't see a career, a future in acting for her. So she was in it for like 5 minutes, but I did see, I guess there was a real actress who was supposed to have that part.
Yeah.
And she was having a watch party for when the show premiered.
Yeah.
And she's filming it because she's so excited. So she's having this watch party with her friends, and so she's watching the show premiere, and all her friends are sitting there, and then they go to that scene,
and it's the real
and
one.
she realized it was supposed to, she filmed it and everything. She realized that they cut her. They took that whole part, cut her, and then redid it with that Haktua girl. She was so mad. She's like, they didn't even tell me. She's like, they didn't even tell me that they took me out of it. She's like, and then they put her in it. And the Haley Welch is her real name. She's getting blasted pretty much for her 5 minutes in that.
A couple actors that I know and I've become friends with, and my good buddy Brady Matthews. That's happened to him with movies. Mm-hmm. He said he went one time with this girl, and he was excited. It was, he was on a movie, and it was one with Leo, and he had a whole thing, and he totally got cut out.
Yeah, so it wasn't. So yeah,
they didn't tell him.
But that's the thing; it wasn't necessarily cut. The girl got replaced.
Yeah, that's even worse.
That's even worse.
Yeah.
The scene is still there. They just redid it with this girl.
If you had the opportunity to be in the movies or a show, do you think you could do something like that?
Yeah, why not?
All right, good.
I don't know how great I would be, but yeah, I'd try.
Yeah, you try. How about you, Charisse? I'm going to say no because you don't listen. 877-927-6969. I'm kidding. I had a scholarship from Strasbourg acting school. My biggest problem was, and they would say to me, like, you can't change the lines. I'm like, I don't know.
You should have been like an improv troupe or something like that, because they have a lot of those. Because you're no knock, because you're great, doing improv, and but you're not great at reading scripts.
No,
and that's a lot. The majority of acting. So you should have joined one of those improvisation troupes.
When I did television with CBS,
yeah,
they gave me a script, and I was like, I can't do this. And the woman was very nice. She was the director, and I remember it was in front of like 60 people, and there was like this little spot. She goes, go stand there and do your Greeks trifecta. And if you could do it, we're going to gut it. And I went, and I did it. Because they were giving me things to say that I wouldn't say.
Yeah, you're like, this isn't me.
Yeah, and the same thing when I was acting. Like, I had a couple auditions. I'm like, oh, my God.
I know, but that's what acting is. You're not you, G-Man. That's acting. I love Greece like, why can't I just be me and everything? No. Hence acting. You are playing a character. You're not the great. How did you get a scholarship? If that's the case, I have questions.
She saw me.
Damn, Franny.
Well, I'm just saying it's just because of his looks.
She saw me. Yeah.
So, okay, so that's
it. Was Karen Strasberg. She saw me in a restaurant in New York. She came out to me. She goes, you have a great look. And she goes, and I noticed your personality. I've seen you a couple times. She goes, I think you'd be great. And 2 days later, I was on a plane in L.A.
Yeah, so that's it. So Sean, I mean, no knock, but if he doesn't know how to read a script, I would say normally with acting, people have seen you act, or maybe I don't know, something like little bits, and they're like, you know what, we're going to send you here. But you just got just primarily on looks.
That's it. And then I remember when I auditioned for General Hospital, like I didn't like 3 words I got in, and I heard, cut.
You're like, what? I can't be Greek?
I go, what's going on here? I
can't be myself.
And I remember the guy saying to me, did you see what you're supposed to say?
No.
I was like, oh man, that's not me. And they were like, no,
that's not me.
I can't say that.
I love it. G-Man has you just can't grasp the concept of acting.
And this is when Merv Griffin,
yeah,
who it was, a lot of people might not know who he is. I met him because I was staying at the Beverly Hills Hilton, where most people were getting like flats and rooms. I was staying there for like 40 days. He was getting me auditions because he picked up the phone. And I remember the guy representing me. He's like, oh my God, you got this, Santa Barbara, this and that. And I went, and I remembered the whole thing. And I remember not even like looking at the piece of paper. I'm like, just swing it. So there was some girl, and I remember she said something to me like, good afternoon, or how was your day? And I went totally off script. The guy was like, he came up to me and he's like, all right, we're going to give this another shot. He goes, do you need to hold the script? I'm like, I sort of didn't even look at it. So he's like, you got to read the script. And it was funny. I did it, and then they gave me a call back, which I was like, oh, my God. It's almost like.
Did you read the script, though, while you're holding it, or no?
No, I only had 2 lines, and I figured it out. Yeah, it wasn't like a big thing. It was like a quick thing. And they called me back. It was like Seminole when I used to mess up the names of the bands. And then they call me back the next year. They're like, hey, we want you to MC again. I'm like, really? They're like, yeah. I'm like, all right, cool.
That really made my day that you just thought that you could just act and just be yourself.
Like, what's going on? What do I got to do this for? This doesn't fit. And I remember the girl was so cool. And when the thing got done, her and I got, what do you do and everything like that. And we ended up getting a coffee at, some local place off a canyon. And she's like, have you ever done this before? And I'm like, no. She goes, you have to read for word, G. And remember, she's like,
you know that writers, that's what they do?
Yeah.
They write these scripts so that you read them.
She goes, you can't change. And then I remember she was like, we're going out with a bunch of us for drinks tonight, and we're going to get something to eat. And I was like, okay. She goes, do you want to come? I didn't know anybody, but I thought it was nice that she asked me. She goes, and this is where we're going to meet. And she's like, well, where's your apartment where you're staying? I said, I'm at the Beverly Hills Hilton. She goes, excuse me? I go, that's where I'm staying. She goes, you're staying at the Beverly Hills Hilton? I said, yeah. I said, yeah, that's where I'm staying. So I ended up going there, and it was a famous restaurant, and I knew the owner, who is a big, big chef. And I'm not going to drop his name. So anyway, they were waiting, and I came in. The guy was, great, come on in. And she looked at me. I never forget. She goes, no wonder you don't read scripts.
You're like, I don't have to. I'm Greek.
I'm like, whatever. I didn't get the part, though.
Yeah, I figured that because here we are today.
You never know. I might have just gave it up because I wanted to be on Real Radio. And this was my calling in life, to entertain.
I don't know. I mean, that is your calling in life, but to entertain it as yourself.
You're not the biggest fan of me, but it's okay.
I just said it is. It's your calling, but to entertain as yourself.
You know what it's like every day trying to impress your coworkers?
Oh, my gosh. All right, bye.
It is the Penthouse. We'll be back. Peace.
Real Radio is the News Junkie.
There's a person trying to cross the street. They're in one of those little scooters that you can shop in.
Okay.
The person's missing their left leg, and apparently it's recent because when I saw them trying to walk afterwards,
still bleeding.
The News Junkie, weekday afternoons at 3 on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
What the Florida is brought to you by Smith, Ball, Baez, and Prather Injury Lawyers.
Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
From the Gordon Partners Traffic Center. Have you or a loved one suffered from nursing home abuse? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
A pretty decent drive along your expressways this morning. 95 of the Turnpike currently accident-free. We got some road work here on Blue Heron Boulevard westbound before Congress Avenue blocking your right lane. And road work 441 northbound at Boynton Beach Boulevard. The right lane is blocked. That's traffic. I'm Ricky Russo.
This report is sponsored by King's Hawaiian Sliders.
Eli Manning here. There's nothing like football and King's Hawaiian Sliders. There's something about those soft, fluffy, irresistible King's Hawaiian Sliders that make them a winner on game day. Pick some up this weekend in the bakery or deli section of your grocery store. King's Hawaiian. There's nothing like it.
Okay, all signed up. Easy. Now let's run payroll. What the? Hey girl, I'm you with more gusto. Nice. Who's that? New social media manager, hired and onboarded with gusto. And spoiler, we're kind of famous now. Wait, we're famous? Oh, well, I'm famous. Payroll, benefits, and HR. Designed and built for small businesses. Choose a future with gusto.
Hey, it's a Greek from Monroe's of Palm Beach, an elite gentleman's club that's where the beautiful ladies are 7 days a week. And this Saturday night, October 4th, watch UFC 320 live at Monroe's. And the beautiful ladies will be there. And you add a 5-star menu to Monroe's, it sounds like a perfect place. Adult entertainment, upscale dining, full bar, full liquor, fully nude. It's Monroe's of Palm Beach. And this Saturday, the knockouts will be in the ring and also at Monroe's. Peace.
When you come home after being away, you see your home with fresh eyes. And eventually, you'll roll up to your old garage door and finally notice how chipped and faded that rusty old slab really is. But that's the first thing people see when they come visit. A 250-square-foot bent aluminum lime green garage door that also squeaks. Welcome to our home. At Mo Better Garage, we make that way mo better. Our design consultants can help you find a strong, quiet, modern garage door that anyone would be proud to come home to. Modern materials that won't crack, dent, or fade. In contemporary styles that showcase your home's design. Call Mo Better Garage and let us show you just how joyful arriving back home can be.
Mo Better Garage, we make it way more better.
MoBetterGarage.com.
Julie Haft here for Air Around the Clock. If your wife is hot, give us a call at 954-FIX-MY-AC and get a brand new American Standard heating and air conditioning unit. That's 954-FIX-MY-AC or visit us at atcair.com.
You hear that? That's the sound of your business losing money. Legacy phone systems weren't built for today's teams. Quo, formerly OpenPhone, gives your business a smarter way to stay connected. Quo lets you manage calls, texts, voicemail, and contacts all in one place so that you can deliver a seamless customer experience from ring to... Need to take calls on the go? Quo automatically transcribes, summarizes, and highlights next steps from every call, so you never miss a detail. Need insight into what closes a sale? With Quo's AI call tags, you can instantly spot key topics like objections or pricing questions and use those insights to level up every customer interaction. And yes, you can bring your existing number with you for free. Keep your team in sync and your customers happy with Quo. Quo. No missed calls, no missed customers. Try Quo for free at quo.com/free and get 20% off your first 6 months. That's quo.com/free. QUO.com/free.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/radio to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/radio. That's hims.com/radio. HIMS.com/RADIO.
Hi, I'm Kyle at Blindster.com, and we sell custom blinds, shades, and shutters at low prices. Our blinds are handcrafted to fit your windows, and if they don't, for any reason, we'll remake them for free. Your satisfaction is always guaranteed at Blindster.com.
For more information about contests on this station, visit realradio921.com/rules.
I'm still going for it, even with higher stroke risk from atrial fibrillation and a regular heartbeat not caused by a heart valve problem. Over a 3-year study, Eliquis apixaban tablets reduced stroke risk better than warfarin, and over 97% of Eliquis patients did not experience a stroke. A first stroke occurred in 2.9% of warfarin patients versus 2.3% of Eliquis patients.
Don't stop prescription Eliquis without asking your doctor. Stroke risk may increase. Eliquis can cause serious and potentially fatal bleeding. Don't take if you have an artificial heart valve, abnormal bleeding, or antiphospholipid syndrome. While taking, you may bruise more easily or bleed longer. A spinal injection increases blood clot risk, which may cause paralysis. Get medical help right away for unexpected bleeding or bruising, or back pain, tingling, numbness, muscle weakness, or incontinence. Aspirin products, NSAIDs, SSRIs, SNRIs, and blood thinners increase bleeding risk. Tell your doctor about planned medical or dental procedures. Learn more at Eliquis.com or call 1-855-ELIQUIS.
Sarah Spain for iHeart Women's Sports, presented by Capital One. Four-time WNBA MVP Asia Wilson and her Las Vegas Aces host triple-double queen Alyssa Thomas and her Phoenix Mercury in Game 1 of the WNBA Finals tonight, an 8 p.m. Eastern tip-off on ESPN. The Aces are looking for their third title in 4 years, while the Mercury haven't won it all since 2014. For more women's sports stories, subscribe to Good Game with Sarah Spain on iHeart Podcasts.
As a founding partner of iHeart Women's Sports, Capital One helps you stay connected to top female athletes and earn unlimited 3% cash back on dining, entertainment, and at grocery stores with the Capital One Saver Card. What's in your wallet? Terms apply. Visit CapitalOne.com for details.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
Fall is sports season, and iHeartRadio has it all. The NFL.
Touchdown, Green Bay Packers.
MLB playoffs.
It is gone!
on. College football, the NHL, and NBA preseason moves are underway. From scores and reactions to interviews and hot takes, it's all at your fingertips on the iHeartRadio app.
Appreciate you taking my call, guys.
Lock in with your favorite teams with play-by-play podcasts and local stations where you can react and join the conversation. Sports on iHeartRadio, where fans live it.
This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. You're listening to the Penthouse. Now back to the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
It is the Penthouse on a Friday at Flagships Cars and Classic in Boca Raton. Greek's Gridiron will be playing today about 1:35. I am the Greek. Sean's in the house.
Hey.
And, of course, Francis is here.
What's going on?
It's time for a Greek's Trifecta.
Riders up. It's Greek's Trifecta.
All right, last night in the NFL, the Rams were big favorites, 9-point favorites. The whole world was betting on them. And what do you do in that situation? Go the other way if you got the stones to do it. Not many people did. I got a couple text messages of people who did have the Niners. God bless. But everybody I talked to had the Rams. That's why the line went up so much. Niners ended up winning 26-23. That's why it's called gambling. Baseball yesterday, the Cubs advanced and the Tigers advanced. And the Yankees beat the Red Sox 4-0 by the Yanks. Good game all around. Great pitching and some timely hitting did it. Stanton hit a home run. He thought he started jogging, then it just hit the wall, and then he realized he had to start hustling. He ended up with a double. Could have been a really bad mistake. But the Yanks did win 4-0, and now they're on to Toronto and see how they do there. Toronto did have the Yankees number during the season. They won 8 out of 13 meetings. In college football, the Gators tomorrow play Texas. Big game tomorrow. Hook 'em horns. That game is 3:30, 12:30 here on Real Radio. The Locker Room will kick off the day for you guys in sports. And a special new guest on the Locker Room. Excited about that. If you haven't heard, Joe has moved and gone to Cleveland.
Can't wait to hear and see who it's going to be.
Talked to Joe so far. He's in Cleveland one day, and he says it sucks. Oh, not surprised.
That's unfortunate. No, but I'm saying who your new co-host is going to be. I'm excited.
We'll find out tomorrow. And again, you got to have an open mind, people. You got to have an open mind. But that is what is going on. And don't forget the Canes and Florida State, 7:30. And check the weather. Franny alerted me, and now everybody's alerted me. The weather could be a factor in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe some serious wind and rain, so that could affect the game outcome and the over-under.
There was a little wind yesterday, and I was taking out some of the garbage, and I had a couple of cardboard boxes in my hand. And right when I go out, the wind gusts just smack the boxes right in my face. And then it just starts torrential downpour, and I'm like, are you kidding me? I hope nobody's seeing this situation right now.
I was going to say.
I was a mess.
Somebody videotaped it.
Oh, my God. It's like a mini, little hurricane came through right as I'm taking garbage out.
Oh, that is so crazy.
Just smack.
Greek Trifecta is sponsored by Pilard Coffee Bar on Ice Streets in Deerfield Beach. That's where I'm going today after the Greek Zone. I get my gelato, and I feel like I'm 15 years old again. I'm all jacked up, and I just love it, and I have a good time. Stop by there in the Cove Shopping Plaza. Peace.
We got a couple of text messages about airplanes because G-Man had mentioned the whole Charlie Sheen thing. When he first got married, his first marriage, he was on his way to his honeymoon, and a pilot was like, yeah, come on in. It was a commercial flight, too. So we have a couple stories. And, I took a flight to Tennessee to pick up my grandmother and drive back out of West Palm. And the flight attendant doing the emergency routine in the beginning just looked absolutely miserable, like she hated her life. So after that, they said she sat down and read a newspaper the whole way, never got back up.
Really?
They're like, but it was a short flight. Maybe she was having something going on.
At some point, don't you just look at her and go, hey, what's your horoscope today? Don't you have to do anything?
Yeah, hopefully there was others there, right, to help out. It says the autopilot on the movie Airplane was named Otto. I like that better than George. Yeah. Then we have, let's see. Speaking of, a member of the Senate was talking about the economy now with the shutdown going on. He mentioned an airline that has filed for bankruptcy and said all the money in the world couldn't fix that debacle. He didn't mention Spirit, but he said they look like a flying school bus. Yes, no, we have heard that Spirit they're going through some stuff. Even last week they said that they were laying off because of the bankruptcy, like 1,800 employees, flight attendants and stuff.
Yeah.
And when I heard, because I was flying Spirit over the weekend, I was like, man, I hope that doesn't affect my flight. But yes, they're going through some things.
Same thing with Starbucks. going through a lot of things, too. If you go to your local Starbucks, don't be shocked if the door's locked.
Yeah, I went to mine and everything's just fine, and they were jamming.
And you say to them, hey, is everything okay here?
Are we good? Are you guys going to close down on me? Should I know? Will you tell me ahead of time?
It is the weekend, and in case you didn't realize it, it's Friday, and then it happens it's Saturday and Sunday. It's a routine. It happens all the time.
Ah, okay, that's how it works.
That's how it works there, Miss Francis. And what we have is some things to do this weekend, and Franny usually gives you some things that you maybe can do. One thing might be to buy an umbrella, but we don't know if that's going to be 100%.
All right, so let's get some things that are going on this weekend. This is happening today and tomorrow. We have the annual Royal Palm Beach Rock and Roll. No, just kidding. Royal Palm Beach Rock and Fall Fest. It kicks off today. It goes off tomorrow. Commons Park, where you can check out a Creed tribute band. Steely Dan tribute is going on tonight. A Journey tribute band highlights tomorrow's festivities, along with Kids Fun Zone, carnival games. They're going to have axe throwing and an escape room. That is 5 to 10 tonight and 3 to 9 tomorrow. Then we got a bunch of other things going on this weekend. Oh, by the way, I always say, if you have anything you want me to bring up, I know sometimes you do, especially if you have a band or doing something for a charity, you can always text at 47142. Start it off with Real Radio. We have Art Meets Conservation, where you can join Third Eye Studio, give back for a place I really love. That's Bush Wildlife. That is tonight from 6 to 9, of course, weather permitting. But Third Eye Studio is teaming up with Bush Wildlife Sanctuary for a special give back night where you can enjoy flash tattoos, piercings, and art, all while supporting animal rescue and conservation. It's a creative way to wear your love for wildlife and give back at the same time. Then there's comedy night going on at the Boca Black Box. That's tonight, 7:30, 9:30, where you can catch nationally touring comedian in an intimate venue that guarantees plenty of laughs. So this time around, we got Emmy-nominated actor and comedian Billy Gardell from the CBS hit television series. We also have live Motown music and dinner.
Cool.
Yep, that is the Reaction Band. 6:30 tonight. That's 1111 North Congress Ave presents Motown Memories dinner show. They said the Reaction Band brings the magic of Motown on the stage. So get ready for a soulful night of timeless hits and high-energy music. Plus, with tickets, it includes a delicious 3-course meal. Then we are going to go to Saturday, which is the opening day of the West Palm Beach Green Market.
Cool.
Yes, this has been voted one of the best green markets in our country. I absolutely love it. They said that there's going to be a bunch of new vendors. That opens at 9. If you're not familiar, it's the end of Clematis Street. Goes from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And they said over 100 vendors offering farm fresh produce, artisan goods, flowers, bites. It's going to be a great time. I'll actually be there next Saturday with a few friends. It'll be a good time. Then if you want to see, G-Man, stop. Then, of course. And we got Oktoberfest going on at the Mid-Florida Event Center from 3 to 9 tomorrow. Enjoy traditional German food, music, dancing, and I love this, wiener dog racing.
Oh, I know you're a big fan of that.
How cute is that? It's a little dachshund racing, and admission is free. That could be a good time, right?
Yep.
We have a fall festival, Kaiser University, Port St. Lucie campus, 10 to 2 tomorrow. It features a pumpkin patch, petting zoo, mobile pet adoptions from the Humane Society of the Treasure Coast. That could be a good time. I'll just go through a few more because I know then we have a giveaway. Let's see what else we got. Music wise, Jason Aldean tomorrow, I think Financial Amphitheater. G-Man, you might love this. Kravis Center tomorrow night. Rick Springfield and Richard Marx are going to be there together. Yes.
Can't miss the King game. Sorry.
Weekend mimosa, all day brunch, Boca Raton at the Meat Market tomorrow from 11 to 3. Enjoy mimosas all day long for only $25 during their weekend brunch. That's a great deal. That goes on Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, because typically they cut you off. They're like, you only be mimosas for 2 hours.
Freddie knows.
Yep. Matthews Brewing is doing Oktoberfest celebration Saturday. They said running from noon to midnight. It's going to feature live music from great local band, Girlfriend Material, and the people upstairs. They're fantastic. So you can go and hang out that. Then we got game days. Did you know Rapids does this? So Saturday and Sundays for college and pro games, they have on the big screen over there at the Wave Pool, They play the games.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so you can hang out at the wave pool and just chillax
and watch
the games.
Oh man, that's something I miss. I used to do it all the time in my house.
I love that.
Sit there and watch the games. That's great.
We're gonna leave it here for now because I know we got a giveaway we have to do. But yeah, if you guys want for the next go around, if you have anything, let me know. 47142. Just started off with Real Radio.
Okay, Sean's going to help us out. It's your chance to win tickets to Machine Gun Kelly. This is your last pair, your last year opportunity. Franny's going to pull up a roulette wheel on the laptop, and we're going to good for go. Give us a call, 877-927-6969. That is the number to call. And we do have Sean in there if you want to go see Machine Gun Kelly. This is your last chance. At 12:45, we're going to give you an opportunity to win Burton Mac's gift card for $100. So
all right.
Machine Gun Kelly is right now. Sean, when you get somebody on, we'll bang it out.
Yeah, we got Ken.
And in the next hour, you get a chance to win a gift card for Burton Mac's.
Ken is on the
cool.
phone.
Yep. Who?
Ken.
Oh, Ken. What's happening, Ken?
Hey, how you doing today?
I'm doing good, Ken. Thanks for listening to Real Radio. I appreciate you listening all the time. You got to make a selection, a roulette wheel. It's either black or red, odd or even, or first 18 or 19 to 36. What would be your selection?
First 18.
First 18, I heard. Yes.
Okay.
All right, so if this goes as planned, hopefully the simulator will work. Let's spin the wheel. I know this internet is. We need to work on things here. It's not it. It's just I'm just having a bad connection. Okay, it's spinning. The ball's going. It's going. It's going, and it's still going. What did he say?
22.
No. What did Ken say?
Ken.
118.
118.
It is red 30.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, Ken.
All right. Sean, do we have who's next?
I'm getting choked out by Charisse.
Oh, wow. That's got some more viewers.
Okay, anyway, we got Andre.
Listen now. Even Sean's like, where are you? God,
Andre's on the phone.
Andre, what's happening, buddy?
Hey, it's my second time trying. I tried yesterday. I lost, so let's give this a try.
All right, so today's going to be a better day.
All right, Andre, maybe it's because we're using a simulator. Hopefully this might have your luck written all over it.
Okay. Yeah. What is your selection?
I'm going to go with first 18.
Okay.
All right, another first 18.
Franny's in charge today.
That's
I don't have
we're
anything
feeling.
to do with it, so save the emails.
Oh my goodness.
It's spinning.
Well, I'm the one that they send emails to anyways. Franny at realradio921.com. And it's spinning, and it stopped at black 29.
Oh.
Andre, I'm sorry.
Sorry, Audrey.
I know. I'm so sorry. I have no control over this.
Next week, call again. God willing, we'll be here.
All right.
What do you got next, Sean?
Rick.
Hey, Rick. What's happening, Rick?
Doing great. Happy weekend, everybody.
You too, buddy. What is going to be your selection? Black or red, odd or even, first 18 or 19 to 36? And everybody who's texting me personally about Charisse choking out Franny, stop. It's like, what's going on there? I'm like, nothing. Just some speech that was made that was just describing the situation. Go ahead, Rick. What's your selection?
Okay. All right, I'll go even.
Even? Okay.
Even. All right, hold on. Let me spin the wheel. And it's spinning. And it's still spinning. The ball's bouncing around. Where it will land, nobody knows.
Bring the Greek kid back.
Listen, you can bring your roulette wheel here. Nobody says I have to do this, G-Man.
Oh, my God, you're so sensitive.
I'm not. Oh, let's see. What was your... Wait, what was your... Rick, what'd you say?
Even.
Black 28.
Nice.
We got an even number.
Nice. Way to be, Rick. Way to be. Hold on. Sean will get your information, and you're on your way to see Machine Gun Kelly. Man, I'm jealous. Who are you taking?
I'm not sure yet. I'll have to figure out. I got a couple of birthdays coming up. I'll figure it out.
All right. Well, I hope you have a great time. Let us know after the fact. And thanks for listening, Rick, to Real Radio. Spread the noise.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. We're live at Flagship Cars and Classics in Boca Raton. Stop down here today. Great place. You'll love the cars. You'll love the showroom. Ferraris, Lamborghinis, Porsches, trucks.
G-Wagons. So there was an older G-Wagon here that I loved, and it wasn't that, it was like $65K.
Oh, no pay.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad, considering, like, and I was just like, all right,
Maybe.
I can't afford it, but no. So I was like, but it was my favorite here because it was like,
How do you know?
top.
It might have been bought for you. Maybe they're
It was-
just waxing it.
So
getting
I
rid-
walked out there, and I was like, the car I love isn't here anymore.
You're like, Greek,
And,
did you buy it from
yeah,
here?
I was like, am I going to get surprised outside? Nope, not happening. But they do have beautiful cars here. And a shout out to our other sponsors for Greek's Gridiron 2025. Of course, we're at Flagship Cars and Classics. Make sure you guys come on out. This place is beautiful. Strike Cigar Lounge will be there next Friday for Gridiron. Crazy Horse Saloon, 2 weeks from now, right? We'll be there.
Yep.
Joseph's Classic Market, Pilar Coffee Bar and Ice Treats, Monroe's of Palm Beach, Tito's Handmade Vodka, New York Prime, ETA Jets. We also have Casamigos Tequila,
Yes.
new one. That is our sponsor. Alini Water Systems, Palm Beach Autographs, and Vega Fina Cigars. Thank you for being our sponsors this year.
Yes, thank you. And thank you guys for listening. Just gave away 2 tickets to Machine Gun Kelly at 12:45. You guys will get a chance to win a gift card to Burton Max's. You'll love Burton Max's. Great place. Cool outside. They got a fire pit. And really, really
that
cool.
engine getting revved up.
Yeah, you can tell we're at Flagship Cars and
Vroom,
Classics.
vroom.
They're giving us a little bit extra here today. But that's what's going on. And don't forget about our $1,000 chance. You get a $1,000 chance to win 13 times a day.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see what that 11 o'clock keyword, because you got a few more minutes to enter this. And that 11 o'clock keyword, once again, is check.
Check.
So take check. Enter it, realradio921.com, and then we'll have a new keyword coming your way at noon.
So you guys got the opportunity right there. Keyword for $1,000. We just had to give away. We'll give you another giveaway at 12:45. Burton Max's. Always great opportunities here on Real Radio. We appreciate you guys. We don't just say it. We mean it. We do mean it, and we appreciate you guys. And also supporting our sponsors. One other thing I wanted to add for the weekend, UFC's got a big fight. Go to Monroe's. And check it out. If the weather's bad, it'll be very nice inside with the beautiful ladies. There's going to be a knockout in the ring, but there's a lot of knockouts on the stage and in the place. Go to Monroe's 7 days a week, open to 5 a.m. I got to tell you, 5-star menu and a great night. Go see UFC this weekend, Saturday night at Monroe's of Palm Beach. Stop by, enjoy it, and you'll always have a good time. Always a good time at Monroe's.
So UFC, of course, they are athletes as MMA fighters. And I don't have one that has made the list. But, G-Man, we have a new – well, actually, just kidding. Let's see. Not well, a little that we okay, so we do have a boxer in the mix. So they just came out with the highest paid athletes. And this changes all the time.
Mm-hmm.
There are a few on here that are always going to be on here. Every year. G-Man, do you want to guess? I know you're going to know some of these.
Ronaldo's got to be on there.
Ronaldo is always on the top of the list, and nothing has changed.
Yeah.
Cristiano Ronaldo, still banking at 275 mil.
Nice.
All right. What else do we got?
Messi's got to be on there.
Messi is on there. Messi not, let me see. I have to scroll to find Messi, but he is on the list. Messi, let's see, is at $135 million.
I was going to make it.
Yes.
I'm going to go with people like stars, sports stars that people don't really know. How about Hamilton, a racing car driver?
Oh, I don't think I saw Hamilton on here.
Okay.
Just for sakes, because scrolling through this, don't have really super fast connection. I'll let you know. Kevin Durant, number 10. Are you surprised?
No.
$101.4 million. Then we have Ohtani. At number 9, $102.5 million. This guy, not super familiar with. He's a soccer player too, but they said that they said former Real Madrid star, and now with Saudi Arabia, right? Isn't Cristiano Ronaldo too? Or no, am I wrong with that?
I'm not sure.
His name is Karim Benzema.
Okay.
Soccer player at number 8. He is at $104 million. Then Juan Soto.
Okay.
Number 7, 114.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron James, number 6.
I was going to put him on there.
$133.8 million, G-Man. Messi you did at 135. Dak Prescott.
Wow.
$137 million.
Wow, he's got a lot of endorsements too. He makes 60 with the NFL.
Tyson Fury, boxer.
Yeah.
$146 million.
He's worldwide too.
Yep. Number 2, because we already got number 1, Cristiano Ronaldo. You want to guess number 2?
Oh, you went through all the lists.
I will tell you
Give me a hint.
basketball.
Oh, basketball. Steph Curry?
Steph Curry, number 2, $156 million.
Mingata.
Yep.
He
So
puts
right
it in a
now,
hoop and he puts it in the
they said
bank.
Those are the 10 highest paid athletes in the world.
Thank you for that update. Always good to hear things like that because, it makes you feel good about yourself.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
It's like, I have $156 in the bank.
Oh, I thought I was doing great. Isn't it funny if you ever go to an ATM at the casino or banks, you always see people with terrible balances. I've talked about this on the floor. And, maybe like you look at it, you see like minus $8, minus $9. And people like that, I've always said, like, if you had that kind of money, do you go to ATM every day and just drive around just to get your balance? You see it in a piece where you're like, wow, nice. Look at this. Baller. It is the Penthouse on a Saturday, which is Friday. We're excited for Greek Gridiron. I'm always a day ahead. Because I love life. You know what I mean? I want tomorrow to come.
If you do, then slow it down.
I know. I want tomorrow to come because today's good. It is the Penthouse. We'll be back in a few minutes from Flagship Cars and Classics. Peace.
Because your pets are pretty lonely when you're gone. Tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio.
Mo Better Garage. We make it Mo Better.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
From the Gordon Partners Traffic Center. Have you been injured in a motor vehicle accident? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
Major accident is slowing us down North Lake Boulevard East, right at Congress Avenue. Watch out for delays. We have a right lane blocked. Expressways look good. No major incidents on the Turnpike or 95. That's traffic. I'm Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by Blindster.com.
Hi, I'm Kyle, founder of Blindster.com. I started Blindster in 2010 to make quality, custom-made blinds affordable to everyone. Traditional window covering retailers are expensive. Our prices are low, and our blinds are guaranteed to fit. Blindster.com.
Hey, it's the Greek for Strike Cigar Lounge, my favorite spot to have a cigar, kick back, and enjoy life. In Royal Palm Plaza in Boca, home of Greek's Gridiron. Stop by Strikes any day of the week, 7 days, always a great time. Beautiful place to sit inside and a great patio and an unbelievable humidor. Puff, baby. Strike Cigar Lounge, stop in, have a drink, kick back, and enjoy a cigar with a friend. Peace.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Coonahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have leaf filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/radio to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
To get this special radio offer, go to leaffilter.com/radio for your free gutter inspection today and get up to 30% off. That's leaffilter.com/radio for up to 30% off. leaffilter.com/radio. See representative for warranty details.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by engineering breakthrough technology, redefining Built Ford Tough, and never settling for second best. But what's really made Ford F-Series the #1 selling trucks in America is you. Ford F-Series, Built Ford Tough. Based on 1977 to 2024 calendar year total sales.
Hey, it's the Greek. The leaves are falling, but the stakes are rising. Postseason baseball is here. Every swing could change the season. Step up to the plate on the Hard Rock Bet and take your swing at the big game. This is your chance to go yard. Offered by Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus. Physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerns about gambling? Call 1-88-ADMITTED. Hey, it's the Greek for Flagship Cars. This Friday, we'll be live. Greek's Gridiron. We're doing it again, 10 to 2. Stop in and see the Penthouse live, Francis and myself. And when you stop into their beautiful showroom, 351 Yamato Road in Boca Raton, you'll see some vintage cars and some classics. Porsches, Lamborghinis, Mercedes, all there under one roof. You got to stop in to see these dream cars. It's Flagship Cars and Classics. This Friday, the Penthouse will be live, and it's Greek's Gridiron again. Your chance to beat me in 7 games and possibly enter into the grand prize of $2,000. Peace.
I'm still going for it, even with higher stroke risk from atrial fibrillation and a regular heartbeat not caused by a heart valve problem. Over a 3-year study, Eliquis apixaban tablets reduce stroke risk better than warfarin, and over 97% of Eliquis patients did not experience a stroke. A first stroke occurred in 2.9% of warfarin patients versus 2.3% of Eliquis patients.
Don't stop prescription Eliquis without asking your doctor. Stroke risk may increase. Eliquis can cause serious and potentially fatal bleeding. Don't take if you have an artificial heart valve, abnormal bleeding, or antiphospholipid syndrome. While taking, you may bruise more easily or bleed longer. A spinal injection increases blood clot risk, which may cause paralysis. Get medical help right away for unexpected bleeding or bruising, or back pain, tingling, numbness, muscle weakness, or incontinence. Aspirin products, NSAIDs, SSRIs, SNRIs, and blood thinners increase bleeding risk. Tell your doctor about planned medical or dental procedures. Learn more at Eliquis.com or call 1-855-ELIQUIS.
Here's what's happening with the weather on Real Radio.
From the PGT Custom Windows and Doors Weather Center.
I'm CBS 12 meteorologist Charlotte Carl. We are going to see a mix of on and off rain and a little bit of sunshine through this afternoon. Good news is the cloud cover and the rain will keep temperatures a few degrees below average. It will also be quite breezy out there as well, so be sure to hold on to your hats.
This report is sponsored by Blindster.com.
Hi, I'm Kyle, founder of Blindster.com. I started Blindster in 2010 to make quality, custom-made blinds affordable to everyone. Traditional window covering retailers are expensive. Our prices are low, and our blinds are guaranteed to fit. Blindster.com.
From the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Studios.
Have you been in an accident? Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio 92.1 is WZZR West Palm Beach, an iHeartRadio station.
Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeartRadio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Rover's Morning Glory wants you to score some Red Zone revenue. Win $1,000 now. Enter the nationwide keyword dollar at realradio921.com. That's dollar. Enter it now at realradio921.com. And good luck from Rover's Morning Glory and Real Radio.
You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
It is the Penthouse, Flagship Cars and Classics. That's where I'm at. And Franny's with me. It is Greek's Gridiron, Stop Down. Beautiful cars here. And I got to tell you, these are your dream cars. There's no doubt about it. You win the lottery, you come down here like, man, this is the car I want. Love the showroom, love the floor, and love all the cars. So stop down and see us. And we even have an added bonus. We have Charisse with us. I mean, that's a bonus.
There you go, some eye candy.
Yeah.
If Greek ain't enough.
Yeah, if Greek's not enough, you got Charisse. I would say the order is Charisse and Franny, and then I'm behind them, of course. 877-927-6969. That's the number to call. Sean's doing a bang-up job. Sean, only 2.5 more hours, buddy. 3 hours, you're out.
Yep.
How you feeling?
Pretty good.
Yep.
Woo!
That's how I was feeling.
Wow.
I can't wait.
Oh, my God. You sound like somebody on a date with me. Hey, we only what, dessert? Nah, I'm good.
Yep.
No pun intended. We're ready to go. Love you, Sean. Don't ever change, my man. Franny, you ready for some fun facts?
Yeah. Yep.
It's Franny's Fun Facts.
And before I get into them, I do want to just read a text 47142 because I did things that were going on this weekend. And our dude Patrick, who's always listening, he said, "Hey Franny, great show as always. I wanted to add to your things to do. If anybody in the neighborhood is feeling a little froggy to hear some local hard rock music, his band, Carol Stop Collin, and my buddy's band, I like that. Carol, stop calling.
That's a weird
And
name.
my buddy's band, Hard Reset. Yeah, I want to know how you guys got that name.
Yeah, was
is
Carol
it
calling you?
is it like a crazy ex-girlfriend?
Yeah.
And my buddy's band, Hard Reset, are playing at Swampgrass Willie's tonight. The show starts at 8 o'clock, and that's from our dude Patrick in West Palm. So yeah, you guys can always text us if you have something going on. So fun facts, I like to base them on the holidays. Let's see. It is Mean Girls Day. I don't like that.
We like nice girls.
We like nice girls.
No, some people like mean girls.
No mean girls allowed. It's World Smile Day.
Come on, Cherise, smile. You're working with us.
Look at her. Look at that smile. It's National Boyfriend Day. She's like, I don't like that one. It's Kids
I'm looking for a rich guy.
National Techies Day. Kids Music Day.
Wait a minute, go back. What, nice little tuckies?
Techies.
Oh, I
like
did tuckies.
tech.
Like somebody's going to tuck you in.
Nope. Oh, my goodness. And it is what we're going to talk about. And sometimes it can say so much more than words. It is National Body Language Day.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Like somebody could say something and then you look at their body language, you're like, I don't know if they mean it.
And you can't get that in a text.
No. So here are some facts for National Body Language Day. They said, hey, feet don't lie. While people can fake a smile, the direction of their feet often reveals the truth. I've never heard this.
I never heard that either.
Well, I'm not done yet. You don't know. If someone's feet are pointed towards the door, they subconsciously want to leave. They're like ready. They're halfway out.
But who sits with you like your legs open? You know what I'm saying?
A lot
You
of
gotta
people.
sit really wide open? Like, hey, yeah.
Who's talking? Where did I say in any part of that about legs being open?
Well, your feet are at the bottom of your legs. So I'm just saying. Of course they're by the
No,
door.
if they're pointed. Oh
My feet are pointed by the door. I don't want to leave.
Oh, my God.
Go ahead.
A limp handshake used to be called a fish handshake. Did you know that? In Victorian England, and was considered a huge sign of weakness. I think people still consider it kind of, right? They're like, get a better grip. Your pupils. So it's not just look at people's pupils. Your pupils can dilate up to 45% when you see someone you're attracted to.
Ooh.
This is a biological giveaway that you cannot control.
Ooh, so that means
But that's probably very hard to tell, right? I mean, unless you got light eyes.
Yeah, I mean, how would you notice that? Especially if somebody's got shades on. Take off your shades. I want to see if you're lucky.
If you're attracted to me.
Like, what?
Standing like Superman. And I've heard this before. And I've actually been to, not like that. I'll tell
sorry.
you how. I've been to. Oh my goodness. I can't. Never mind. Standing like Superman, hands on hips, feet wide for just 2 minutes can actually raise your testosterone levels and lower stress hormones.
Oh, I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
2 minutes? Okay.
Yes, yeah. 2 minutes. Oh my God.
I keep stepping on my cape.
And all people can see on the screen is the.
I keep stepping on my cape,
Is your
bitch.
band parts.
Whatever.
Let's see. While many think crossed arms always means someone is defensive, because sometimes I stand like that's just comfortable. They said studies show it can also help people concentrate and improve memory when your arms are crossed.
Okay.
People blink more when they're nervous, lying, or hiding something.
I've heard that.
Yep.
You see that sometimes in videos where they pull somebody over. Like you could see them, they get nervous, their facial expressions.
They said a normal blink rate is like 15 to 20 times per minute, but it doubles when you're under pressure. More than 65% of communication is nonverbal. They said in some situations, your body is talking way more than your words ever do.
A lot of girls I know can do that.
All right, I knew there was going to be a comment. And then finally here.
65%.
And then finally here, a slight head tilt when listening makes you appear more approachable and empathetic.
Okay.
Dogs do it, which is why we melt when they do. Every time we see a dog, they're like, oh my God, so cute. So they said people too. If you do like when somebody's talking, slight head tilt makes you more approachable and empathetic.
I'm going to try to do that because a lot of times I don't really care what anybody says. So I'm going to pat my head a little. Next time we're talking to our boss, I'm like, hey, what's up? Because
don't break your neck doing it. Just a slight head tilt. Just a little bit.
Hey, I'm in process. I'm learning.
Just a little bit.
Greek, is there anything wrong with your neck? No. Franny told me if I lean my neck a little to the left or right, it might mean that I actually, and paid attention. Have you ever gone to a meeting with a boss and walked away?
That's your fun facts.
Walked away and you have no clue what they said. Like you just zoned out the whole time. Like and then they came back to you and they were like, hey, what about we talked about the other day? You're pretty good on point.
Well, yeah, because when the boss talks to me, I feel like I should be listening. I feel like that's the thing I should be doing is listening. I mean, no, am I on 11 on this or?
No, you're right. Yeah.
But I know what you're saying. Like not in a boss situation, but there are times I've had conversations with people and totally zoned out.
10 to 2.
Yes.
And then you just tear it away. You're like, I'm
on autopilot right now.
Yeah, which is nice. Is that George? Is that what you call it, George? Yeah, there was last week I was on a phone. One of our old bosses who keeps in touch with me, very nice gentleman, doesn't work for the company anymore, but said to me, he goes, there's been times, he goes, when you would sit in front of me, he goes, and I knew, and what he had was, he had a television over his desk. So he said, he goes, a lot of times I could always see you looking at the TV and not even like zoning on me. And I'm like, no, I was always paying attention to what you said. Because I'm not going to say I wasn't paying attention to the guy because I like him. He's a nice guy. We've had dinner. We broke bread. But I did zone out a couple times. He goes, so there's one time, he goes, I knew you didn't. He goes, like 2 hours later, and this is when I was in Miami. He goes, I asked you a question about something I brought up. He goes, and you got it right. He goes, but I knew you pulled it out of you. You knew what? Like you had no thing, and you just looked at me real confident. And he goes, and were you guessing that whole time? And I'm like, yeah, absolutely. I said I wasn't paying attention. So pay attention, Sharice, when your boss talks. That's where it's done. Sharice did a good job today. Everybody bet on her being late today, and we said, no, she'll be here. And she was here bright and early. And very impressed. She's looking for money. I bought her a coffee.
Oh, well, yeah, but right? Didn't you make a bet? Yeah.
Oh,
So you do owe her $100, right? With that, I think that was a bet.
All right. Would you take a cream puff? No.
Yeah, they made a bet, and he said $100 she wouldn't be here on time, and she
All right.
was.
Well, then I got to pay you. I'm a little broke today.
Oh,
Can we wait
what's in those pockets? Yep, we know.
There's not much. I'm being honest with you.
I bet you there's 100. Give me what is in there. I bet you there's $100.
This morning, I was getting a coffee this morning. This guy was going to rob me, and he goes, forget it, Creek. You don't have anything on you. I'm
Oh,
like,
my
you're right.
goodness.
You're right.
I'm going to buy it.
877-927-6969. That is the number to call if you want to get involved. You could also text us at Real Radio 47142. Franny says something funny.
No, it's not funny. So I talked about this a little bit in the mornings with Jason on the Gator. And do you know every year we have the Florida Renaissance Festival come in and we have to do silly things with them.
Oh, it's so cool.
So I love it. It's not Greek's Jam, but I think it's fun.
It's cool.
And we have a good time. And I took my mom out there with my girlfriends a couple years ago, and we had a blast. The only thing was just so hot, but we had so much fun. And they are actually casting.
Oh, you're going to try?
No.
You should.
But I want to know, I'm going to put it out there if you think that you could be part of it. And G-Man, so if you were part of the Renaissance Festival, this is the 34th anniversary of the Florida Renaissance Festival.
Do you have to wear a mask?
And so they're going on an adventure to a world of imagination and fantasy. We know how much you like that. And they are inviting you to join them. So they say, of course, as the world continues to navigate through challenges, they believe it's essential to provide moments of joy. And I agree, wonder, a chance to escape from real life. That's why they're excited to announce that they are seeking actors, performers, and characters that are interested in becoming members of their 2026 entertainment class.
Nice.
So they're on a hunt for vibrant, enthusiastic individuals who are passionate about creating magical moments for others, taking them far away from their worries of their everyday lives, and helping them create unforgettable experiences. So if you want to join, they said they'll engage directly with our audience. You may become one of our roaming street characters, part of the royal court, or a member of the beloved Village Promenade. So they said if you're an aspiring entertainer looking to get involved with the festival, now is your chance. You can apply to do it. They have all these audition dates starting next week, 15th, 17th, 18th, 19th.
Yeah, got to be able to ride a horse?
No.
Okay, I just thought you did.
Oh, my God. They said if you want to do it for all auditionees, prepare a 2 to 3 minute comedic or dramatic classical monologue, G-Man.
I'm ready.
And you should be able to move and improvise, which we know you got covered. Additional requirements, if you are a singer, they said prepare a 16 to 32 bars of Celtic or folk. I don't know any of those songs. And additional requirements for musicians. Please bring your instruments. And they said with 16 or 32 bar selection, that best shows off your skills. So if you are interested in doing it,
that's pretty cool.
Make sure, right? I think it's kind of fun. If
I play the
something you aspire to
tambourine.
do.
I'll bring it.
And you should. So G-Man, if you were to audition for the Renaissance Festival, what do you what would your act be?
Well, I don't want to be that guy. First of all, what's the pay? Caviar's not cheap. I'm not
I
sure.
don't know. I don't know. We're not talking money. Let's just see what is your talent? What would your acts be for the Renaissance Festival?
Just to entertain.
Would you be like the jester?
Oh, yeah.
Like the funny guy that
I'd be
just
the funny
walking
guy.
around and just...
I tell jokes to everybody.
Okay.
I tell them to pick a city, and I tell them a story, something like that. But I want to know up front what I'm getting paid, to be honest with you.
Got it.
Is there health insurance? Any vacation pay? What do we get? Do I get a cell phone?
Oh, my God.
I get an Apple 74?
I asked the wrong guy.
Sean, I know you got somebody on hold. Who's on hold?
We got Greg Rice.
Oh, Greg Rice to make my Friday even better.
Charisse, you know it's going to be about you.
Greg, what do you got, buddy?
Yeah, hey guys, how's it going?
Awesome.
Hey, Greg.
Yeah, Greek.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you know why Charisse wears panties with flowers on them?
Oh, God. No, why, Glenn?
Greg.
Yeah, and memory for all the faces that have been buried down there.
Oh, wow. That was good. That was pretty good. Sometimes they're hit or miss, Greg. That was good. That was a good one.
The judges are voting. We have a 7.8 and an 8.4.
I gave him a 9.
Oh, 9.
That was
Randy
good.
gives him a
That
9.
made me chuckle.
Yeah, good job there, Glenn or Greg, whatever the hell your name is. Great job. He loves to go after Charisse.
I love it. That's why I knew when I heard. I was like, "This is going. This is Charisse, 100%."
Low hanging fruit. Again, when is that audition for people? Because there's a lot of inspiring actors out there, and they want to get involved with this.
It's going on next week. Just let me show you. I know. Well, and you got to be into because the Renaissance is a different game, right? It's not. You're not auditioning for a sitcom or anything. But yeah, auditionmanagers.com. You can check it out or just Google the 2026 Florida Renaissance Festival open casting call because I do believe the castings kick off. The first one is on the 14th and then they go on from there. And you can pick your time and stuff. So if it's something you'd be interested in, you know who I think would probably love something like that is our girl Megan, who is on the Gator and 1955.
That'd be great getting rid of her.
I think she would. She loves that stuff, and she was in like acting.
Oh,
and stuff.
I know. She's brilliant.
I think she would love doing something like that.
And she's got plenty of time because she doesn't do anything now. So let's get her there. I'll drive her.
Oh, goodness. Oh, and heads up. I don't know why because we were talking about things going on this weekend and a place I was telling you about, a very nice restaurant in Tequesta. My buddy is a bar manager there and we're texting back and forth and she didn't say anything to me. And he was like, Charisse is going to be playing there tomorrow. And I was like, what?
Isn't it Ario or something?
Ara.
No, that's cool.
Yeah. Ara in Tequesta. Charisse is going to be DJing there tomorrow night. So it is open to the public. Of course, go get some drinks and food. The place is excellent. Such a good place. But yeah, where's your, you can, yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry. I should have given you mine. What time are you going to be there? From what to what?
9 to midnight.
9 to midnight.
Yes.
Now, when you play certain places, and this is a serious question, do you come up with a playlist before you go in there, or do you wing it?
No, I tend to wing it. I do try to have an idea of what music I'm going to play.
Okay.
And then I just wing it from there.
And a lot of time, right, they'll tell you like what kind of clientele they have, what they're expecting.
Exactly.
And how about volume? Do you pick it, or do they say a certain level, hey, we don't want it to go, higher than this or that?
Yeah, we do a sound check and everything right before I start.
Do you
a lot of time it goes through their system, right, too? Or,
yeah, sometimes I bring my own speakers. If they have a sound system, I'll connect to that. But
Do you take requests for money?
I prefer not to because it throws off.
I didn't
my
mean
whole
that
set.
to gig.
Yeah, no, it can throw off my whole set, and I just don't like it. Unless
Really?
you pay me good money, then I'll throw it in there.
Right.
All right, well,
You're not going to do it for $5.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, but if you throw me like a 50 or a 20 or 100, then I'll put it in there.
Yeah, come
Why
on.
not? Yeah.
You got to do it. I mean, caviar's not cheap.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
So that's our in Jupiter, and if you guys haven't checked it out, the place is fantastic.
I've heard good things about it.
The food is great. It is a little bit on the higher end. It is. So when you get in there, don't be surprised. But yes, so she is going to be DJing.
Yeah, where the rich
tomorrow
daddy's at.
night. I know. I told her. I said, "Girl," because she hasn't been there. I was like, "Dress to the nines," because she's a beautiful girl. I was like, "Because you might be able to meet a guy."
Yeah.
Thank you. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Pray for me, y'all.
To the tens. Just
Yeah,
the
yeah.
tens.
Put your number out there. Every once in a while, play a song and say, this is that, this is this, what's going on, and that's it. So what kind of music do you play, if any? But you play any kind? Like somebody wanted you in a bar mitzvah in Boca tomorrow night for $11,000. Would you do it?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I'm open format. I play everything from 70s to now, pop, house, Latin, whatever, hip hop, R&B. whatever it is.
So if somebody like won the hire and said, "Hey, I want to hear the Penthouse for 4 hours," could you do it?
I mean, if they pay me, if that's what you want, and the money's right, absolutely.
That's right. I want to hear the show from 2 weeks ago on a Tuesday.
Yeah, sure,
and
whatever
then-
you want.
I mean, because that's like autopilot for you. You just put it on, play.
Yeah,
and
but
you do it.
I've done military balls. I've
Oh,
done
cool.
I've done charity events.
Because you don't really promote yourself. You're not.
I
out.
don't. I
Yeah,
don't.
You got to get better at
Yeah,
that.
when you're
I
in
do.
public places, absolutely, you should.
Yeah.
I do.
And she is. She's great because I've seen her at house parties and I've seen her out and about at
no.
actual like at cigar bars, stuff like that. People dance, and she gets the people on the dance floor.
Yeah.
She
Do you
does. She
have
plays
any
good stuff.
like things
Yeah,
that you
Brittany's
hand
been-
out? Like I'm a DJ or anything like that. Play music or not really? Like cards or anything?
Yeah. I had cards and
Good.
stuff like that. I do need to re-up on those cards because I ran out. But
These days a lot of people don't like business cards. I would just do
Yeah.
it digital.
Yeah,
just have like a QR and have people scan it and they have your information automatically.
Yeah. Actually, if like people wanted to tip me, I made like QR codes for
Nice.
that, and I put like my social media info and
Oh,
everything.
there you
yeah,
go.
so
Oh,
I'll
good.
put that like in front of my booth. Oh my God, what is happening over there?
Greek, are you good?
But
He blames it on you.
it's not.
Sean, it's Sharice doing a half-ass job. The mic went.
But you're
yeah.
right. I should promote myself more on
Yes.
social
Yeah.
media. My friends get on me about it all the time. I'm just a shy girl. I don't
I know.
really do social media like that. But
But not even that. When you're out and about, like when you talk to people, I mean, that is the greatest thing you have. I mean, I've done it for years, and people ask, "What do you do?" Hey, you know what? I also DJ, and if you have a party or an event, love to do it.
Yeah.
And you never know. Sometimes somebody knows something or a different thing, and one thing leads to another.
Yeah.
Gotta
I've been
get out
very
there.
fortunate though to have like a really strong network of people,
Which
great
surprises
friends.
me. Yeah.
And yeah,
Terrible.
whatever. But no, I get booked that way, and that's
Yeah.
why I don't really focus too much on social media, which I know I should, but I've just been blessed with just
Good.
word of mouth. So
Well,
yeah.
even like
Which
Saturday night.
it to me is
It's
the
great.
best. Yeah, no, absolutely. That is the best referral because people are, they're like, listen, I've seen her, I've had her, I've worked with her, she's fantastic, and I think, but social media would be good. But sometimes I understand you don't want to overwhelm yourself either.
That's the word.
Yeah.
Overwhelm myself. I just have so much other stuff going on
Yeah.
outside of that. So I only use that as a side gig. I know that it could, bring me more money, but I have so much other stuff going on. It's just too much.
Now, do you ever say it when you're playing a set? Like, hey, by the way, if you ever have an event, you're looking for somebody, you can, or no, you don't.
No.
I don't know if
people
the
don't want to hear you
businesses.
talk.
Yeah, I don't know if the
Yeah.
businesses would like that either.
No. I'm not a talking over the radio type DJ. Like I don't like to talk every 30 seconds. And,
I don't think they should.
Yeah, I don't do the every 2 seconds either.
You just let it play.
Yeah, I let the
My
music
husband will do
play.
that for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, he does that?
Oh my God.
Really?
Oh yeah, he's allowed. That's
Does
him.
he DJ too?
No, it's just his mouth.
Yeah. Matt's request too, his song request.
I can't.
Oh my God, throw me for a loop every time. Like,
What are some of his drop?
Oh, you don't even want
joking
no.
ones, or does he really like the music, or he's just kidding?
No, he likes it. He vibes out when I do play it for him and stuff. Like, cause Franny and him have been to the cigar lounge that I used to DJ at before, and yeah, he's funny.
request
He's a
songs
good
that
time.
she hates.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, you really want me
We're
to
like,
play
all
that?
right, we're no longer going to request any song.
Yeah, but
Now,
yeah.
do you say this is a request from Franny's husband, Matt?
No, I just play it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You don't want to take
and,
the money?
and I might shout you out, right before I do.
All right,
people
well,
don't,
good luck
so they know
tomorrow.
it wasn't me.
Yeah, tomorrow night. What
Yeah.
time again?
9 to midnight.
All right,
And
well,
that's
good luck.
Aura, Aura Jupiter. Check it out. Goes on the website. The place is fantastic.
I've heard good things about it. I heard
Yes.
it as an excellent place.
And say hi to my buddy Griffin. He'll be behind the bar.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, really nice guy, and I can't wait. I'm excited.
Tell Griffin, Franny said you owe me $200. You going to give it to me? See what he says. What? Franny told me you give me $200. Do you know Franny? Yeah, you owe him $200?
I know someone who owes me $100.
Yeah, right. 877-927-69. I bought you black coffee large, by the way.
Yeah, what is this, like $3, please?
It was $3.17, by
That's
the way.
pennies to you.
Oh, you think it's easy. It's going to be a tough weekend.
Pay up, honey.
Can I pay you Monday? See how I do this weekend?
No, right now.
Okay. I'm telling you, I don't have any money on me. I have like barely nothing. I had to have breakfast with my friends today, and they had to buy me breakfast.
Well, I have Cash App. I have Zelle. I have PayPal. I got it all.
I know G-Man has Zelle. I do. know.
Okay. Even better.
So this is a good idea. 47142 with the whole Renaissance Festival, the auditions. They were like, I feel like the Renaissance Fest people are missing an opportunity. They should definitely be filming these auditions to do a reality show. I'm sure they'll get some real fun footage. I agree, because you know there's probably some very interesting folks who are going to be out there. Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. Call them, let them know. I won't be talking about that. This is interesting. Where did this come from? It says, on the first date with my ex, her foot was in my crotch. Now that I think about it, there was no way my package is going to measure up to that hoof. What?
Wow.
Thank you for that text. I don't know where it came from. Maybe because Greek stood up and all you could see was half of his body, the lower half. I don't know where that came from. And that's not nice. I won't read that. So 47142. What?
Don't read not nice ones. We're all about being happy today. We're zelling out, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And we want you guys to be happy. Our show every day is just a little bit of a break.
But just so you know, it did make me smile, so thank you for sending that. 47142.
Yeah, everybody likes compliments or nice things. Sometimes
Never mind.
Never mind.
No. But yeah, you can always text 47142, even if we are on location at Flagship Cars and Classics. I always have that text line in front of me.
This show is going fast. Not quick enough for Sean, but it is still going quick.
What time are we having until if somebody wants to come and try
1 o'clock,
to...
1:15.
Okay.
Around there, if you guys want to stop by. We're at Flagships Cars and Classics, one of our new sponsors. Love it. I was just looking at a car. Franny gave me thumbs up, so that might be the thumb I need.
It definitely... That was weird. It definitely looks like something you would drive.
Oh, my God. But it is the Penthouse, and we are live here. Stop down and see us. Love to see you guys. Again, Greek Gridiron's coming up. When we come back, we'll do a trifecta, and then you're going to have an opportunity to win again. All you do is win. That's right. $100 gift card to Burton Max's. Stop by there. West Del Rey off Atlantic. You'll love the place. Great food, great for lunch, great for dinner, and great employees. In the past, not so much. Shrisha's worked there. They got a great fire pit, which is fun. A great atmosphere. Burton Max's $100 gift card. Stop by. My buddy Buddha runs it into the ground. We'll be back in a few minutes. Peace.
Real Radio is the news junkie.
There's a person trying to cross the street. They're in one of those little scooters that you can shop in.
Okay.
The person's missing their left leg, and apparently it's recent because when I saw them trying to walk afterwards,
still bleeding.
The News Junkie, weekday afternoons at 3 on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Here's traffic on Real Radio.
From the Gordon Partners Traffic Center. Have you or a loved one suffered from nursing home abuse? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
It is a slippery drive along the Palm Beaches. Watch out for wet roadways. Accident slowing us down North Lake Boulevard East at Congress Avenue. There is a right lane block. That's traffic. I'm Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by PGT Custom Windows and Doors. Get storm ready with PGT Windows and Doors. PGT knows the challenges that homes here face because they live and work here too. For decades, PGT Impact products have protected Floridians against fierce storms. When storms roll in, PGT stands strong. Visit pgtwindows.com/weareflorida today.
Must qualify for enrollment. Results may vary.
Just hearing the word IRS can make people break out in a cold sweat. No one wants to deal with the IRS, and now you don't have to. The good news is Legal Tax Defense has been successfully negotiating with the IRS for more than 15 years. It doesn't matter how much you owe, whether it's $5,000 or $5 million. You deserve the best in the business on your side, and that is Legal Tax Defense. Even if you're working with someone else and just want a second opinion, there is no cost or obligation to call. They can prevent levies, liens, wage garnishments, even file back tax returns. And the best news about Legal Tax Defense is they won't take your case unless they know they will reduce or eliminate your tax debt. Call Legal Tax Defense right now for a free no-risk consultation. 800-348-8569. 800-348-8569. You have nothing to lose but everything to gain. 800-348-8569.
Hey, it's the Greek. Touchdowns win games, and they will win bets too. Pick your favorite playmaker to hit pay dirt in Week 5 on Hard Rock Bets. Remember, you got to be in the game to have fun and enjoy it. And the Hard Rock Bet app can make it happen every day. And you could be their next big winner. Offered by Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerns about gambling? Call 1-888-A-MINUTE.
When you come home after being away, you see your home with fresh eyes. And eventually, you'll roll up to your old garage door and finally notice how chipped and faded that rusty old slab really is. But that's the first thing people see when they come visit. A 250 square foot bent aluminum lime green garage door that also squeaks. Welcome to our home. At Mo Better Garage, we make that way mo better. Our design consultants can help you find a strong, quiet, modern garage door that anyone would be proud to come home to. Modern materials that won't crack, dent, or fade. In contemporary styles that showcase your home's design. Call Mo Better Garage and let us show you just how joyful arriving back home can be.
Mo Better Garage, we make it way more better.
MoBetterGarage.com.
Wishing the holidays could come early? If you own or manage a business, they can. With help from iHeartRadio. People are already shopping for their loved ones and hunting for deals wherever they can find them, including right here. They're listening to the radio. They're listening to podcasts. They could be listening to you. Don't wait for everyone else to kick off the holidays. Get your best season of the year up and running today. Call 844-844-iHeart or visit iHeartAdvertising.com.
I'm Mark Anajar.
I'm Glenn Levine.
I'm Ellie Anajar.
And we're Anajar and Levine. Experience the Anajar and Levine difference by calling us with any of your legal needs. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
In office, West Palm Beach.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
mNEXSpike, COVID-19 vaccine mRNA by Moderna, is now available and easy to find near you. To learn more, visit mnexspike.com. That's mnexspike.com.
I'm still going for it, even with higher stroke risk from atrial fibrillation, an irregular heartbeat not caused by a heart valve problem. Over a 3-year study, Eliquis apixaban tablets reduced stroke risk better than warfarin, and over 97% of Eliquis patients did not experience a stroke. A first stroke occurred in 2.9% of warfarin patients versus 2.3% of Eliquis patients.
Don't stop prescription Eliquis without asking your doctor. Stroke risk may increase. Eliquis can cause serious and potentially fatal bleeding. Don't take if you have an artificial heart valve, abnormal bleeding, or antiphospholipid syndrome. While taking, you may bruise more easily or bleed longer. A spinal injection increases blood clot risk, which may cause paralysis. Get medical help right away for unexpected bleeding or bruising, or back pain, tingling, numbness, muscle weakness, or incontinence. Aspirin products, NSAIDs, SSRIs, SNRIs, and blood thinners increase bleeding risk. Tell your doctor about planned medical or dental procedures. Learn more at Eliquis.com or call 1-855-ELIQUIS.
Here's the latest with weather on Real Radio.
From the PGT Custom Windows and Doors Weather Center.
I'm CBS 12 meteorologist Charlotte Carl. We are going to see a mix of on and off rain and a little bit of sunshine through this afternoon. Good news is the cloud cover and the rain will keep temperatures a few degrees below average. It will also be quite breezy out there as well, so be sure to hold on to your hats.
This report is sponsored by King's Hawaiian Sliders.
Eli Manning here. There's nothing like football and King's Hawaiian Sliders. There's something about those soft, fluffy, irresistible King's Hawaiian Sliders that make them a winner on game day. Pick some up this weekend in the bakery or deli section of your grocery store. King's Hawaiian. There's nothing like it.
Greek Trifecta is sponsored by Jason Weiser, attorney at law.
People called them murderers. 10 years later, they were gods. Today, no one knows their names. A group of maverick surgeons who took on the medical establishment who risked everything to invent open-heart surgery. Welcome to the Wild West of American medicine. I'm Chris Pine, and this is Cardiac Cowboys. If you like medical dramas, if you like heart-pounding thrillers, you will love Cardiac Cowboys. Listen wherever you listen to podcasts.
Sponsored by Jasper.
This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
It is The Penthouse on a Friday. Greek's Gridiron, baby. We're at Flagship Cars and Classics. Love this place. Love the cars. Love the showroom. Stop down and put a smile on your face and maybe a dream car in your driveway. How's that? Ooh, that's a great slogan. They should pay me. I am the Greek. Of course, we got an all-star crew all the time. Sean doing a great job counting the hours till it ends. But you know what? Not offended, but he's doing a great job. Hello, Sean.
Hi, Greek. How you doing?
Oh, wow.
That was cute.
Wow. Oh, my God. Sharice is trying to shake me down for $100 for a bet. But, again, iHeart manual, you're not allowed to bet with employees.
But you made the bet.
I'm just saying what the manual said.
Can I ask, because I wasn't at Sharice, I know you're going to be more honest than Greek. Who is the one who made the bet?
Him.
Do we shake on it?
It doesn't matter. You were the one that initiated the whole thing.
I wasn't here at 9 o'clock, though, so I didn't know you're being honest.
So
I wasn't here at 9 o'clock.
That's not what you said on the break. You said you were parked across the street.
Yeah.
You saw me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so now you're saying no?
So the bet was if Sharice was here, if she was here on time, she'd make, because G-Man thought she'd be late, and she wasn't. So
based on past performance.
So, yeah. So
I wasn't picking on.
So he said he would give her $100.
Okay.
And guess what? He hasn't. I watched it. He took, because he does have $100. He has more than $100. He took the $100 out of his pocket, acted like he was going to give it to her, and then just swiped it back real quick.
All right, I will pay. I will.
So rude.
I will pay you today because I'm a nice guy. Because I don't think you would have paid me. You'll probably stiff me, but it's okay. It's okay. It's another woman taking advantage. It's fine. Not a big deal. Franny's here.
Hi.
It's time for a Greek's Trifecta.
Riders up. It's Greek's Trifecta.
All right, no matter what happens in the world today, it is a good day because the Yankees beat the Red Sox. Sorry, Mark Wahlberg, even though I do want you to pick up my treatment. Red Sox got beat last night 4-0, so the Yankees advanced to Toronto. Cubs beat the Padres, and Detroit surprised the Guardians. So baseball will continue on, and we will get to the World Series sooner than later. It will be in November, some of the games, even though it is an October classic. Last night in the NFL, it is the reason why you don't bet on sports, because you never know what's going to happen. Rams were playing the Niners. Everybody, and I mean everybody, 2 people sent me picks that they had the Niners. God bless you. You're smart. Both small bets, so really is going to change your life. Not really, but you had the Niners, so you won. God bless. But the whole world had the Rams, and the whole world lost. That's why the casinos have more granite than the Vatican. This weekend, Miami Dolphins are playing in Carolina. Very low line, and that is one of the games on Greek's Gridiron. We'll see if they can win 2 in a row, and it's going to be tough with Tariq Hill. But it is obtainable, and maybe the Dolphins do pull up a victory on the road. Always tough in the NFL. College football, we have Hook 'em Horns, Texas, baby. They are coming to the Swamp, and they are taking on the Gators. The game's at 3:30. 12:30 is the pregame. Excited about that. The locker room will start off, and then we'll hand it off to the Florida Gators pregame, and then the Gators and Texas. And then you don't move. You just sit in front of your TV, light a cigar, maybe a Vega Fina, and just enjoy yourself, and maybe at Strike Cigar Lounge, and watch the biggest game of the weekend, the Canes, Canes, baby, as they take on Florida State. Will they stay undefeated? The line is 4.5. Very difficult place to play, Florida State. Crowd will be going crazy, and you'll hear that chomp all night long. And the only way you can stop that chomp is if you start winning. So we'll see what happens. Franny, do you have an opinion on that game?
Obviously, I'm going for the Canes.
But do you think they'll win?
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to see what you thought.
Putting it out there in the universe.
All right.
Put it
out there. All right. Put it out there in the universe. I hope I win the lottery this weekend. And that is...
C-A-N-E-S.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
That was great. Wow, I didn't know where you were going.
Yeah.
Greek's Trifecta is sponsored by Ballard Coffee
Matt's
Bar.
listening.
Is he? All right.
That was for you.
Matt, we love you, Betty. We love you. What is it? Pilar Coffee Bar and Ice Treats in Deerfield Beach and Cove Shopping Plaza. I'm going there after the Greek Zone today to have a gelato, and I usually call my mom. And I sit outside, and I love it. She always asks me the same questions. It's funny, like, my mom's in a hospital, and I know a lot of people are asking me, and I appreciate it. And she's such a mom. First thing she says, how are you, G? I always say, Mom, it's not about me. I'm fine. How are you? And she goes, I'm good. I'm like, all right, cool. Love the attitude, and it's something that, I had good parents, always talk about them. Can't be half the person either one of them were, but I try. But gelato at Pilar makes it a little bit easier.
Aw.
Now over to Franny for some interesting things about probably, I don't know.
Just things. So where do you think that our brain reaches its absolute peak?
I don't think mine
I'm talking about
has.
overall functioning of the human brain.
I don't think mine has.
This might make sense, G-Man.
I can only
For
imagine.
you, this might make sense for you. So
Good.
according to a new study, the overall functioning, all right, of the human brain reaches its peak between 55 and 60 years old.
Ooh.
They said some form of intelligence builds until your 60s, but others just begin fading. They even start fading as early as your 20s, right?
Now, suppose you don't have a brain. Suppose they're questioning it.
Then you would be dead.
Oh.
But yes, they said there's this with a new study. It's in the Journal of Intelligence about a metric called the cognitive personality functioning index. Easy for me to say. It measures. It's a measure of how intelligence, judgment, and other key traits evolve over the average lifespan. So it isn't just a random theory. It's actually based on decades of psychological research.
So it's a good news if you're not that age and you're listening to this because your brain is not even there yet.
No, we're not at our peak.
You're not even at your peak. It's unbelievable.
I think you unplugged your microphone. Yeah, you're gonna just jiggle, just
Serious,
jiggle
she
it.
wants that $100.
Just jiggle it. There you go.
Whatever. I have a problem with that.
So they said
People enjoy it, so I like to touch it.
oh my God, that 55 and 60 is when they say it reaches its peak, but not everything follows the same trajectory. All right, so this is fluid intelligence, which includes reasoning, memory span, processing speed, tends to peak in our early 20s, right? That reasoning, memory span, processing speed. That's when it peaks, 20s. And then it starts fading steadily after that. What they call crystallized intelligence, which is the accumulation of knowledge and experience. That just keeps on continuing to build for decades,
Nice.
right? The accumulation of knowledge and experience.
Experience life.
Personality traits. Also, why are you flexing?
Sorry.
also mature and increase through early adulthood before leveling off later in life. But they say this is like emotional stability, the ability to keep calm under stress, right? Moral reasoning. Know what that is? The ability to weigh competing principles deepens with experience.
Yes, I do.
So producing sounder judgments about fairness and duty, right?
Mhm.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah,
It deepens with experience.
Yeah, of course, because you learn through your mistakes in life and things you should or shouldn't do, and you think more about stuff when I think you get a little bit older in all aspects. Because when you're young, you just take a shot.
And then this is one thing, too, with your brain. Financial literacy also builds into a person's late 60s, reflecting a lifetime of dealing with bills. People also get better at avoiding that, what they call this sunk cost, the human tendency to throw good money after bad.
Mhm.
And then finally here, cognitive flexibility, the ability to shift smoothly between tasks or strategies when circumstances change, right? You're very adaptable to things. And cognitive empathy, the ability to get what others are thinking. They say both of those fade with age. So they said throughout the middle age, the gains more than offset the losses, right? So
Which is a good
it's
thing.
okay. But the late 50s emerge as the sweet spot, the point when hard-won wisdom compensates for dwindling speed. And they said after that, it's just all downhill from there.
Super. Thanks for asking.
Good news. Downhill from there.
Bad thing about me, I can't blame any of my decisions or things in life on drugs or alcohol. My dad always said that. I never got offended when he said that. I was like, I guess you're not happy with a couple of my decisions. He was, no, Greek, I'm not. Yeah, I guess, again, everybody's different. But as you live life more, you should learn.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's why a lot of people enjoy talking to the older generation because of the wisdom that they have. So this is kind of, it's tongue in cheek, but it's fun. It's the everyday things we do that remind us our brains are no longer in peak condition. Have you done any of these? Look for your car keys while they're still in your hand.
I don't know if that's that or you just have so much on your mind. you know?
This is, like I said, tongue in cheek. Wait for a stop sign to turn green.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah. Press the elevator button repeatedly even though it's already lit up. Throw gum in the garbage and keep the wrapper. Eat scalding hot food and move it back and forth in your mouth so it doesn't touch your tongue long enough to burn it. Iron a skirt while wearing it.
Oh,
yes.
That's impressive.
Say you too when the barista tells you to enjoy your coffee. Yeah, I know that happens all the time.
I do it all the time.
Yeah. Let's see. Get up with your earbuds still connected to the computer and drag everything off your desk.
Oh, that happens.
And open our heart to another human being because we think they'll be with us forever. They're like, oh, sorry, did I say that out loud? So that was just a little tongue-in-cheek list that they came out with, saying those are everyday things we do that remind us our brains are no longer in peak condition.
Oh, there's so many things you can do. They forget. I mean, you can put lobster in your trunk. Just
Yeah.
forget. I still can't find a pair of pants that I'm missing for now 4 weeks.
It's just insane how you can't find these pants. Like, how much clothes do you have?
It's
that he can't. It's got like I don't even know. He's got like probably more than $5,000 in his pants, and he can't find them.
No, it's bad. I really do. Like, it really gets to me. Last night,
Not a dry cleaner.
No, I went to the dry cleaners. There got to be someplace in the house. My cleaning people are coming tomorrow. I'm going to shake them down tomorrow, see if any of them got a new car. Because I think maybe
Jesus, is that how much was in there?
No, just crazy things. Like I said, one time I put money in my pillow at night. Like I put it in my pillows and then I sleep on it because I feel if I get whacked in the middle of the night, nobody's going to get it. So I figured,
Well, now they know.
No, I don't do it anymore. Now I do.
Okay, I was like, now they know where you put it.
Ice cream sandwiches are the best. I used to hide money when I was living with this one girl, and if you put $5,000 next to an ice cream sandwich, it's the same size, and you just put it in the back, and nobody ever knew. You put the wrapper around it and everything like that.
Like, I don't want to put this on your clean people at all because I'm sure they're very honorable. But do they do your laundry?
No. They don't do my laundry, but they'll adjust things. Usually the house is immaculate anyway.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking maybe I left a pair of pants on one of the chairs or something and not realize that I left early in the morning because you know me, obviously. I leave like 5 o'clock.
No, I get it, but it's in 4 weeks, and it's not like it's like a mansion. And I know you have a lot of clothes, but you would think by now.
It's a lot. It's bigger than you think, I think, sometimes, too. And I got to go through all the hangers because maybe I put a jacket on it or a shirt over it and I folded it. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We're all problems, though. Really serious.
Huge.
All right. Bird Max's $100 gift card. Here's your chance. Sean will answer your phone, and you will get a chance to win $100. That's right. For Bird Max's, you'll love this restaurant. Sharice used to work there. She'll even give you a thumbs up on it. You'll love the food. Great atmosphere. Patio outside. They got a fire pit. Great for lunch or dinner. Give us a call right now, 877-927-6969. I do appreciate they're one of our sponsors, even though Sharice did work there. I thought that relationship was going to end, but it didn't. I sort of swayed it over. But give Sean a call, 877-927-6969. Call us for a $100 gift card to Burt Max's. You'll love it, West Delray on Atlantic Avenue. People have asked me all the time, I went on Atlantic and I drove past Rocco's. It's not there. It's the other way. It's not
west.
It's west.
Yes, it is west of 95. Is out west. Yes, and they have that whole new. I mean, I don't want to call it new. I feel like it is, but it's probably been over a decade because I remember opening up the Cabo Flats out there.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
no longer.
Yeah,
it's been around for a while, but a great spot.
I think over 11 years.
Man,
because I think they
crazy.
I think they just had their anniversary of 10 or 12 years, something like that.
Wow.
All right, guys, we got Ken on the phone.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's happening, buddy?
How you doing, man? I got to get off the schneid. I've been a 3-time loser, bro.
You're not a 3-time loser. It just hasn't gone your way. And maybe today you'll get an opportunity. Who are you going to go to Burt Max with?
The missus.
Oh, nice. Have you ever been out there?
I have not. I've been
All right,
down on the Avenue quite a few times, but not out west.
Yeah, you'll like it. It's a great place, great atmosphere, great for lunch. They also do a nice brunch on Sundays, and they have some good food. You'll like it. One of our partners for a good time, and always great food. What would be your selection? Will it be black or red, odd or even, first 18 or 19 to 36?
I'm rolling with it again. First 18, bro.
All right, we got to try to win this. Franny's going to set it up. Franny, are we almost ready?
Almost.
All right, Franny's almost ready.
All right, so let's go. Sorry, it is a little tricky when we're using a simulator here with the connection, but it is spinning. It's spinning. I want you to win. Believe me.
Yeah, she does. She's just a pain in the ass for her to do this. She's like, wait, somebody win.
Okay, it is. All right, the ball has stopped. What was the selection again?
First 18, I agree.
Yes.
I'm sorry, you're gonna hate me. It is 27 red is what it landed on. I know. I'm sorry. I want to lie to you, but I just can't.
I would. Try again next week, bro.
Yeah.
We got it.
Have a great
Who do we have next, Sean?
JJ.
JJ, what's happening?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Doing good, JJ. Did you ever think about adding another J so you could really be special, like JJJ?
No, because then it sounds like I'm stuttering.
Okay.
True.
Okay, JJ.
True, JJ.
All right. You know how this works, the roulette wheel?
Yes, I do.
Okay, what would be your selection?
I'm going to go even.
All right, even, Franny. Do we have an even in a spin? She's going to spin the roll now. See what we get. Franny doing a bang-up job.
It's not me, but all right. Just click of a button, JJ. Let's see what we got. Hopefully it's in your favor.
What do we got?
And the ball has landed, and unfortunately, JJ, it's not in your favor. It's 17 on.
Jesus.
Thanks,
I'm sorry, JJ.
Oh, my God. Sorry, JJ.
This time it's on me. It's not
All
great.
right. Who do we got? We got somebody else, Jay? Sean?
Yeah, we got Keith.
Keith, what's happening, Keith? You're going to be the winner, baby. What's going on?
Not much. What's happening? Let's go.
No, I'm doing good. How long you been listening to Real Radio?
Since at least early 2007.
Wow. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Hope we entertain you. What is going to be your selection?
Let's go black.
Black.
All right.
50-50 shot.
Let's spin this wheel.
Come
see
on.
what happens. I know. I want it to happen too. All right. We are spinning. And we're still spinning. And it looks... I hate this. I hate it. It's red 7.
Damn.
I know. I'm so sorry.
It happens.
Okay.
I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, though.
No, it's not a bit. You're a dealer. You're work for the casino.
No
Thank you.
So, Charisse, I couldn't do what you're doing. I'm like, oh, you just lost all that money. I'd be terrible at being a dealer. I feel so bad for people.
Sean, who's up next?
Mark.
Okay. Mark, what's happening, Mark?
Hey, what's up, Greek?
How you doing, brother? You going to make this happen? You going to end this streak? You going to become a winner for us?
I hope so.
All right, what is going to be your selection?
I'm going to go with what you like, 19 to 36.
All right, 19 to 36. I feel it, Mark. I feel it.
All right.
Positive energy.
We're spinning. This is what G-Man normally picks.
I go in the late 30s.
Okay. All right.
19 to 36. Come on, baby. Let's go. One time for Mama.
All right.
Need a new pair of shoes.
You just made it. It's 20 even.
Nice. It's a winner, baby.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Nice way to be. Hold on. Talk to Sean. Get your information. Dreams do come true. See, teamwork works. I always tell Franny that, and she's like, no, I don't need your help, Greek. Especially 10 to 2. Great job, Mark.
Congratulations. Hang tight.
It's Friday. It's 1 o'clock. She's looking at the clock like, why? Why did I choose it?
I'm just kidding. No, I still have to work. What?
Oh, the other show.
I have things I have to do. Yeah, I have to go back to the station.
Oh, all right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
I have to do the Greek zone. That's very, I think it's easy doing that. Picking games. Oh, my God. I got to get a pedicure. It's crazy.
Well, you got to pick games later on, too, because, of course, we are here at Flagship Cars and Classics for Greek's Gridiron. Try to get here. If you guys want to beat the Greek, we have, I don't know, maybe like 15 minutes.
We have 2 people so far.
Oh, we do? Okay. Pretty cool. So never mind. Don't get here unless you want to. We'll put your name in a hat.
Yeah, I mean, I had both of them. I just texted them. They said I just parked next to your car.
Oh, okay.
I said, but we're inside.
We're not playing. We're not broadcasting from Greek's Car. But yeah, huge shout out to, of course, our sponsors where we're at Flagship Cars and Classics. Strike Cigar Lounge will be there next Friday. Crazy Horse Saloon 2 weeks from now will be there. Joseph's Classic Market, Pilar Coffee Bar and Ice Treats, Monroe's of Palm Beach, Tito's Handmade Vodka, New York Prime, ETA Jets, Casa Amigos Tequila, Alini Water System, Palm Beach Autographs, and Vega Fina Cigars. Thank you so much for being our sponsors. And yes, if you're not aware, we'll call it like 135, 140 after Greek's final trifecta. We will get into his picks. He's going to have somebody who is going to try to beat the Greek. We're going to have a contestant here. We do 7 games against the spread, 2 in college, 5 in the NFL. And what's your record right now?
I don't know off the top of my head.
I think 2-1, 3-1. How many weeks have we been doing this?
This is the 4th week. Or this is the 5th week.
Oh, so what happened last week?
I think the results were last week. Dominic has them.
Oh, okay. Okay, I wasn't sure if you knew who won.
No, I know we won.
I know you won at Crazy Horse.
Yeah, I did that.
And then the other two, somebody else won.
Yeah, the first 2 weeks I lost.
Yes.
Then I won Crazy Horse, and then last week's results we'll get for Dominic because
Okay.
he's fishing right now in Argentina. So he actually texted me last night. He said he'll be back Sunday. So hope he caught some nice fish.
Okay.
And he happened to have the Greek squid-on sheets with him, which is crazy.
Wow, that's crazy.
I said
While
you
he
brought
went
the
fishing.
sheets.
Weird.
TMZ is not reporting anything on Diddy yet. I got some people texting me saying, "Hey, did you hear anything?" I said, "No." Well, no, you'll know. Believe me, you won't need me or Franny to tell you. It'll be all over the world when the sentence does come out. I know a lot of people bet on it: 3 to 5, 1 to 3, 7 years, 11 years, and people are betting on it offshore, which is very bad because you shouldn't, profit from this really. But there are people out there making money on it, and we'll see what happens when we get the results. We'll let you know. Might not even be before the end of the show, so we don't know.
Yeah, it could take a while.
Yeah,
Because they have their closing arguments, right?
Yeah.
Or not, or what are they, right? It's not their closing arguments because it's a sentencing.
Yeah.
So how does this work?
I think both sides have a last statement.
Their statements, okay, yes.
Yeah, and then like you said, there was a video that went out there, and there showed, Diddy being very sensitive and compassionate toward people. Sean, you have something on hold real quick?
Yeah, I got Riggs.
Hey, Riggs, what's happening? Let me ask you something. Can you call us back? Because we only got about 2 minutes, unless you're that quick.
I mean, not for the phone call, but I'll call you back after a while.
I like your honesty.
Like your honesty. Then we'll get an update of what's going on with you, obviously.
Yeah, call us back at like 1:05.
Right.
Yeah, we know that, you're doing a special thing up in Stewart, and we'll hear about it, and we'll get to all of that, and we'll talk about the Bengals, too. How's that sound?
Sounds awesome. Can't wait.
And what do you think? Should give Sharice this $100 that she's shaking me down for?
Whatever she wants, you got to give it to her, Greek. Don't even question.
Yes.
Oh my God, I love you. Thank you. Pay up.
Yes.
Whatever.
You heard the man.
Yeah, whatever. You want to kick in 50?
He's not the one who made the bet.
I love you.
Well, I'm just saying. If somebody made a bet with you, wouldn't you make him pay up?
I wouldn't make her pay. I wouldn't make you pay.
All right.
I just wouldn't. That's the kind of, because I'm uncomfortable taking money from women unless there's something involved. Figure it out, people. We'll be back in the morning. We'll be back in a few minutes. Peace.
Because you shouldn't have to get up off the couch. Tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio.
Car accident? Visit smithball.com to learn more about our past huge results and how we can help.
Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
It is a slippery drive along the Palm Beaches. Watch out for wet roadways. Accident slowing us down North Lake Boulevard East at Congress Avenue. There is a right lane blocked. That's traffic. I'm Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by King's Hawaiian Sliders.
Eli Manning here. There's nothing like football and King's Hawaiian Sliders. There's something about those soft, fluffy, irresistible King's Hawaiian Sliders that make them a winner on game day. Pick some up this weekend in the bakery or deli section of your grocery store. King's Hawaiian. There's nothing like it.
It's Cybersecurity Awareness Month, and LifeLock is here with tips to help protect your identity. Use strong passwords, set up multi-factor authentication on your accounts, report phishing, and update your software on all your devices. And for comprehensive identity protection, LifeLock is your best choice. LifeLock not only alerts you to suspicious uses of your personal information, but also fixes identity theft, guaranteed, or your money back. So stay smart, stay safe, and stay protected with a 30-day free trial at LifeLock.com. Use the promo code BECK. Terms do apply.
Let's go! You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at VaxAssist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Hey, it's a Greek for Vega Fina Cigars, my #1 cigar. Next time you want to relax or enjoy a game or just hang with friends, pick up a Vega Fina cigar, a Monte Cristo product. When I have a big win on a game, I want to celebrate. I want to treat myself, and it's Vega Fina. That's my selection. Pick up a Vega Fina cigar at fine cigar shops today in Florida. Vega Fina Cigars. Every puff is a celebration, baby. Peace.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Coonahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have leaf filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/radio to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
To get this special radio offer, go to leaffilter.com/radio for your free gutter inspection today and get up to 30% off. That's leaffilter.com/radio for up to 30% off. leaffilter.com/radio. See representative for warranty details.
You hear that? That's the sound of your business losing money. Legacy phone systems weren't built for today's teams. Quo, formerly OpenPhone, gives your business a smarter way to stay connected. Quo lets you manage calls, texts, voicemail, and contacts all in one place so that you can deliver a seamless customer experience from ring to... Need to take calls on the go? Quo automatically transcribes, summarizes, and highlights next steps from every call, so you never miss a detail. Need insight into what closes a sale? With Quo's AI call tags, you can instantly spot key topics like objections or pricing questions and use those insights to level up every customer interaction. And yes, you can bring your existing number with you for free. Keep your team in sync and your customers happy with Quo. Quo. No missed calls, no missed customers. Try Quo for free at quo.com/free and get 20% off your first 6 months. That's quo.com/free. QUO.com/free.
Hey, it's the Greek from Monroe's of Palm Beach, an elite gentleman's club where that's where the beautiful ladies are 7 days a week. And this Saturday night, October 4th, watch UFC 320 live at Monroe's. And the beautiful ladies will be there. And you add a 5-star menu to Monroe's, it sounds like a perfect place. Adult entertainment, upscale dining, full bar, full liquor, fully nude. It's Monroe's of Palm Beach. And this Saturday, the knockouts will be in the ring and also at Monroe's. Peace.
Only one app puts the live radio dial in your pocket
and lets you save your favorite stations, playlists, and podcasts as presets.
iHeartRadio is your all-access pass to the audio that moves you.
Get what millions already have. The free iHeartRadio app.
The #1 app for radio.
I'm still going for it, even with higher stroke risk from atrial fibrillation and a regular heartbeat not caused by a heart valve problem. Over a 3-year study, Eliquis apixaban tablets reduced stroke risk better than warfarin, and over 97% of Eliquis patients did not experience a stroke. A first stroke occurred in 2.9% of warfarin patients versus 2.3% of Eliquis patients.
Don't stop prescription Eliquis without asking your doctor. Stroke risk may increase. Eliquis can cause serious and potentially fatal bleeding. Don't take if you have an artificial heart valve, abnormal bleeding, or antiphospholipid syndrome. While taking, you may bruise more easily or bleed longer. A spinal injection increases blood clot risk, which may cause paralysis. Get medical help right away for unexpected bleeding or bruising, or back pain, tingling, numbness, muscle weakness, or incontinence. Aspirin products, NSAIDs, SSRIs, SNRIs, and blood thinners increase bleeding risk. Tell your doctor about planned medical or dental procedures. Learn more at Eliquis.com or call 1-855-ELIQUIS.
Real Radio weather.
I'm CBS 12 meteorologist Charlotte Carl. We are going to see a mix of on and off rain and a little bit of sunshine through this afternoon. Good news is the cloud cover and the rain will keep temperatures a few degrees below average. It will also be quite breezy out there as well, so be sure to hold on to your hats.
This report is sponsored by Brightline Trains. Brightline is making your travel even brighter. Starting October 6th, enjoy peak travel trains every 30 minutes in South Florida. Flat fares from $9 and more seats to Orlando. Predictable, reliable, on your schedule. Book at GoBrightline.com.
From the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios.
Have you been in an accident? Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio 92.1 is WZZR West Palm Beach, an iHeartRadio station.
Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeartRadio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
Rover's Morning Glory wants you to score some Red Zone revenue. Win $1,000 now. Enter the nationwide keyword WIN at realradio921.com. That's WIN. Enter it now at realradio921.com. And good luck from Rover's Morning Glory and Real Radio.
You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
It's called Take Advantage of Greek. The company does it every time. Now the employees. Oh, there goes the weekend. Now I can't go to Plard. Got to pay Charisse $100. We did have a so-called, I would say, some kind of a bet. No handshake on it. But, a bet's a bet, and I am a gambler, so we will pay her by the end of the show. Okay? How's that? You happy now?
I'll be happy when the money's in my hands.
Typical woman. It is the Penthouse.
What'd you call us? The bed job? What'd you say?
We are live at Flagship Cars and Classics on Yamato. Stop down here. Beautiful cars. We have a couple of guys here ready to possibly. I am the Greek. Sean doing a bang-up job. Sean, 2 more hours, baby, and you're free. Are you jacked up?
Let's do it. Let's go. Hurry up with the show.
It never bothers me, but people are around me when the end is near gets a little bit more excited. Franny on a Fridays, like her highest level of enthusiasm is right now, 1 to 2 on Fridays, and I'm always like, wow, man, where's all that energy? Franny's in the house.
Hey, what's up?
And it is time now, our last batch of Florida stories. Let's do it.
Florida.
Florida. Did you say Florida?
I'm from Florida.
WTF.
What the Florida?
All right, well, we are going to start in the Florida Keys. You can always count in the Florida Keys. You're going to find some drugs somewhere, and this is exactly...
That's a great ad.
Yeah, Florida Keys. Want some drugs? What started as a routine afternoon for a road maintenance crew. Well, normally with the drugs, right, like it is barrels of weed or cocaine that you find in the water. Yeah. Not this time. They said a routine afternoon for a road maintenance crew turned into a major drug discovery when workers stumbled upon 7 trash bags stuffed with marijuana, and they were hidden behind traffic barricades.
No wonder Dominic's not calling me back.
He's down. He's by mile marker 107 in the Keys. Monroe County Sheriff's Office said the bags were found around 2:35 in the afternoon. Deputies, they said, responded to the scene and confirmed, yep, the bags contained approximately 156.4 pounds of marijuana. The stash was located just off of US 1, raising questions to the sheriff's office about how such a large quantity of drugs ended up in such a public, yet they said cleverly concealed location. That was a drop-off. You know it was. And somebody's supposed to pick it up, and now somebody's in trouble.
Oh, yeah.
You know it, right? Why else would they have left it there thinking, all right, it's kind of in plain sight, but not. People are going to think it's trash that was picked up on the side of the road.
Yeah, Louie's
going to
pick it up.
Ground maintenance crew was trying to pick up trash on the side of the road. And we're like, what? Look at all this weed.
My God.
So they are actively investigating the incident and have not released any information on any potential suspects, but they're like, yes, anybody who has any information, contact the sheriff's office. Man, I think there's a couple people who may not be around anymore after that.
Oh, don't say that.
I mean, listen, I don't know the drug community that well, like people work for it, but for movies, it seems like, things don't work out very well if you lose a lot of drugs.
Well, a lot of times they have insurance on it.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Weed insurance.
Yeah.
Okay. And then next up in your What the Florida, where are we? Oh, speaking of weed, did you guys know this? They said here in Florida that they're pointing to laws allowing use of medical marijuana and hemp, right? That we have it. So a state appeals court reversed course and said that police officers can't search vehicles. They said on the basis of smelling weed here in Florida.
Well, that's
changed. They said that Main Opinion said that for generations cannabis was illegal in all forms, but now with it being medical, because we've heard that before, people are like, it smells like weed. I can search your vehicle, right? And they can't. Now they're saying no, just because they smell it, they can't. So Look it up. G-Man says that's just what I saw.
That's good for
happen. Yeah, so this is a case that stemmed from a 2023 search in Hillsborough County, and they tossed it because of that, because they can't search your car based on pot smells. A Florida court said that. But as I mentioned, I am not an attorney nor a judge, so make sure you look that up. And then We have a person who broke into the wrong home. They said that an intruder broke into this MMA fighter.
I'm getting that sticker today.
His name is Henny Rojas, yes. And they said that Rojas' teenage nephew had alerted him to the break-in. So Rojas ended up confronting and subduing the intruder using, of course, his MMA skills. And he held him down until police arrived. The intruder was identified as Austin Karasani, and he was like, dude, I was just trying to find my friend's house. He was just like, I was drunk. I was drinking at a club nearby. And
no excuse.
And I went to the wrong house. Well, he really went to the wrong house because he got his ass handed to him. And he still got arrested and charged with home invasion.
Those stickers are being mad as we speak. UFC fighter lives here.
Yep. And then we have a 42-year-old woman who thought she could take a public scooter out for one of those motorized shopping carts.
I didn't even know
to
they
the
had
doctor.
I didn't know public. I thought you brought those yourself.
No, they have them there.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
By the carts.
I never noticed it. I don't use a cart though.
Well,
yeah, because I never I gotta go
you
shopping.
don't go like full on grocery shopping.
No, like Sunday I gotta go. I gotta get a thing of paper towels, one, and then I have to buy 2 waters, vase, and that's it, and maybe some soap. Should be good.
All right. Well, thank you for letting me know. I'm going to Costco today. You want to know what I'm getting?
Want to give me your card?
A woman was arrested after being accused of stealing a motorized public and driving it down Airport Road in Punta Gorda. Deputies responded to a call from Publix saying that somebody took one of their cars. They talked to the store manager who told them that a woman had come to the store, stole a motorized shopping cart, and was seen driving Tamiami Trail. Deputies tracked the woman, identified her as Robin Zick, 42 years old. They very fast, so she did have a little trek. They met with her, and she was still sitting in her cart, and she confirmed, this is from Publix. It's valued at $2,500. So she claims that she had taken the shopping cart because she had to go to a medical appointment.
She should have said she didn't even know. I didn't know you couldn't take them. I was going to take them and bring them back.
Well, she said that she was going to a medical appointment and that she planned on driving the cart to her appointment and then bringing it back to Publix after she was done. Well, not good enough. That was not a good enough excuse because she did steal their property. They took her to a hospital for further evaluation, and Publix was like, no, we're pressing charges. And that's exactly what they did. So she went to jail and is facing charges of grand theft. And that is your With the Florida.
Great job, Francis. We do it twice a show, 11:05 and 1:05. It is the Penthouse on location at Flagship Cars and Classics in Boca Raton. Greek Gridiron will be coming up about 1:35, but I know we do have Riggs on hold. Riggs, good afternoon, and welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me. So, something tells me that it's not the first time those guys have crossed paths with that lady who stole the cart, the electric.
I don't know. I don't know if she's done it before or not, but they nailed her. And what do you think about the Franny feels like the 7 bags of marijuana? Somebody's going to be losing their job. What do you think?
Well, I mean, I cannot believe that weed is still something that causes people to get arrested, searched, and all that. If that's what you're talking about.
Well,
it was 7 bags on the side of the road that they found, like 165 pounds, I think is what I said of it. But yeah, I mean, in the state of Florida, it's not recreational either. But I think either way, if they found a bunch of garbage bags full of weed, somebody's going to get in trouble.
Yeah, and Riggs, on this show, in this station, this company, we are very law-abiding citizens. So if the law says no, we don't do it. You know, we're all about morals and strict beliefs. Thank you, my brother.
You are the beacon of morality for South Florida. That's what I've heard, Greek.
I didn't want to say it because I don't want to be that guy. Franny said yesterday, I'm not humble. I think I am. But, I don't know. Riggs, I hear laughter with you. Would you say that I'm humble or would you say a little out of bounds, in your opinion? Be honest. It doesn't hurt.
You know, I just, Greek, I think you know yourself very well and you stick to the facts. That's what I think. I think that you believe in what you say, independently of whether it comes as humble or a little braggadocious.
All right, I'll take that.
I think he was dancing around that.
Well, don't you always have to believe what you're selling or you're saying? Because you got to sell it. If you don't believe it, then who's going to believe in you? You got to believe in yourself, my man. You know that.
You got to love you.
Shows.
Can't love anybody else if I don't love me.
Yes. You're so right. It shows right away if you're not believing it. So, and once you lose that reputation or credibility, you can never get it back. Might as well move on to the next customer because they're going to doubt everything you tell them. You're absolutely right.
So what's going on in your endeavor up in Stuart, Florida?
So quick update. So the last time I teased this, the person who's kind of like my adopted father, his house burned down earlier in the month. So September 10th is when the fire happened. So we have been working through the cleanup. I haven't really been advertising this because there is an investigation going on. And that's where we are. We completed the first phase, which is the cleanup. We removed all the gunk and the debris, everything that is out of it, and we did a current state assessment on how the structure is doing. Fortunately, only half of the structure suffered burn damage. The rest of it has been like smoke and heat damage, which is good news and bad news. The good news is that it still has half a home to live in. But the bad news is that there was heat and smoke damage, so you still have to kind of restore and resave the place. So that's what we've been doing. We did start that GoFundMe, and the audience has been very generous so far. We did set a goal of about $10,000. We got about a third of that raised, which was great. And some of my friends also stepped up. And then the people who couldn't donate, they just showed up and helped. So we had my boys from college rallied. I hadn't seen them in a while, but they showed up. We basically stripped all the old wood and all the burned gunk from inside the house and got it ready to now hopefully paint it in the next couple of days. So reclaim that middle structure while we have a
Well, we wish you all the luck in the world, and I think that's a great thing you're doing. Have you found out when you got to go back to Cincinnati?
I've been going. So I've been working remotely from here, but I've been going back basically 1 week on, 1 week off kind of thing. That's
all right. Well, let's try to keep in touch, and maybe we can grab a cigar. I'd love to meet you in person.
Yeah, I would love that too. And again, this is going to be like a long-term project. Part of it was Greek was this house is so old, is from early 1900s, almost as old as you are. But so that's been kind of challenging the repair process.
Maybe not
because
Greek just took back his invitation to have a cigar.
Maybe not a cigar.
With his face.
Oh my God! I mean, my God! Wait till you see me in person. You will be like, "Oh my God! I can't believe how good you look for 77." Riggs, you are always an ace in my book. Always appreciate your calls. And you listen to the station for years and contribute to the show. So maybe not this trip, but I would definitely love to meet you and have a cigar, maybe dinner at New York Prime, whatever you can do. I'd love to sit down with you and cut it up a little because you're a class act.
I'd love that too, Greek. Thank you for the invitation.
You got it. Keep in touch with us and let us know. And again, good luck with everything. You're doing a great job, and you are a pillar of society like myself. 877-927-6969. That's the number to call. You hear some noise in the background because Charisse has got a squeaky chair, and we don't know what she's doing, by the way. So I got a text from one of my buddies. And he said, Greek, you're on the radio talking about people betting on Diddy, yada, yada, yada. He goes, I think you forgot. You put a bet in with us a long time ago. I said, I did forget.
What was your bet?
He says, I bet 1 to 3 years.
Oh, okay. And now you're saying 4 to 6?
Yeah.
3 to 5, you said?
I'm saying 3 to 5.
Okay.
But I didn't realize this, so it was a long time ago. So he's like, by the way, you got to bet there, Periwinkle.
Somebody did text us. Hold on, at 47142. I do have that text line in front of me. And they said, Court TV said the sentencing results should be late afternoon.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I said it might go all day. So
Yep.
we'll see what happens.
Let's see, 47142. If they would put dispensaries in the Keys, they wouldn't have that problem. Do they not have dispensaries in the Keys? I thought they did.
I don't know.
I've been
And
there.
I still think it would go on. It's, like people say that all the time with everything.
Oh, yeah. Not everybody has their medical marijuana card. There's still a lot of illegal weed that is being sold.
People say that with betting.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, sports betting is legal. There's still tons of bookies out there taking bets. No offense.
Absolutely. And then let's see. It's called the Plain Smell Doctrine. It no longer applies in the state of Florida. Oh, okay. Maybe this is with the weed smell in the car, right? They can't search.
Okay.
It's called the Plain Smell Doctrine. It no longer applies in the state of Florida. because of appellate? Am I saying that right? Court ruling that just happened this month. It can be coupled with other factors that could create a probable cause scenario, but not by itself. Meaning, if you're driving bad, like a drunk, or if you have needles or crack pipes and it smells like marijuana, that's probable cause. If it's just marijuana smell, that's not probable cause for search. All right, so this is what we got from the text line. Thank you very much for that information.
And if you get pulled over, don't say we said any of this.
No. I'm just reading the text. Listen, none of us are attorneys, law enforcement officers, so nor do we play one on TV. So
something that is coming out, TMZ is reporting that Diddy's has a speaking engagements planned for next week.
So he's that confident. Oh, my goodness.
I don't know if that's a good thing you want to let out.
Right?
They said he has booked speaking engagements in Miami next week.
Oh, wow. So he is that confident that he is going to be getting out today.
And maybe he is. I mean, who knows? I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
I don't think he's walking today. Like, for him to have speaking engagements next week?
Well, I guess he thinks it. If he's got, engagements for next week. I don't know. That's what they're saying. Again, there's so much stuff that's reported. Who knows what's true, what's not. But that's what they, and New York Post is reporting that too. 877-927-6969. That is the number to call. You could also text us at Real Radio 47142. Last night in the Yankee game, Giancarlo Stanton hit a shot, and I thought it was out of there, and it hit the fence, and he thought it was a home run too. And after the game, he was like, hey, that was a bad mistake I made. Luckily, it didn't hurt the Yanks because he was jogging, and he got, real excited. He looked at the bench and yeah, let's go. And then the ball hit the fence and stayed in. So he had to run to second base. It didn't hurt the Yankees at all. But you know what? He made light of it after the game, which is cool. And he said that. He's like, yeah, it was a bonehead play by me. Thank God there was nobody else on or, where it could have been. He never got the third, by the way, because some people are saying, maybe he would have been on third base. No, that was it. He just got through second. And also the PGA has apologized to Rory for some of the behavior from the fans last week.
Yeah, didn't somebody spill a drink on his wife and stuff?
And some profanity and some bad slurs were thrown at his wife and him. So the PGA did announce that they're sorry about things that happened and for the behavior at certain people at these events. We'll always talk about it. We're all responsible for our own behavior. When you go to games, be respectful. I mean, you pay the money. I get it, whether you got the tickets for free or bought them. And you can root your team on. But, yelling at somebody's wife and yelling at the guys and profanity. Also remember, and I know you don't think you care, there's kids there. I mean, and they hear it.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is interesting. Some of these are just bizarre. And some are like, all right, maybe I get. So wild or gross. These are wellness hacks that have been shared by celebrities. Kourtney Kardashian's is really...
She's a little out there.
Oh, my God. Your favorite out of them.
One.
Hers is, and I don't even know if I could say it. So it's probably best to consult your doctor before taking medical advice from a celebrity, especially when their wellness hacks are outright disgusting or potentially dangerous. But these are a list of those wild wellness hacks that have been shared by celebrities. This one, not that crazy, but I don't know if I believe it. Tom Brady says drinking large amounts of water will help prevent sunburns.
I don't know.
I don't know if I buy that, dude, but that's what he says.
Uh-huh.
Kourtney Kardashian's. She said her doctor told her that drinking, what guys produce.
Yeah.
That 4 times a week would help with fertility. Her doctor told her that.
That's
what?
I never heard that.
I haven't either.
I haven't heard any doctors say that.
I mean, she's got a lot of kids, so
I don't know.
that is very weird.
Maybe your doctor's friendly with her boyfriend?
I don't know. That is, yes. Beyonce dropped 20 pounds in 2 weeks. I remember this for Dreamgirls by giving up solid food and just drinking. It's what they call miracle. I can't remember. I know my buddy's done it a few times, but it's the cleanse, master cleanse. Yeah. So it's concoction.
You've done cleanses.
Lemon juice, cayenne pepper, maple syrup, water. That's it. Like you put it all in water and that's all you do. No solids, no anything.
So that's what 3 times a day or whatever it is.
You just drink it all day long.
Wow.
You make a gallon of it, you drink it all day long. I know my buddy who's listening, he's lasted like a month doing it. And
really?
Says, there's no way. I think I did it one time, a long time ago, and I made it 10 days, and then I was I got to eat.
You guys should save a lot of money on food.
Very true.
Did it work?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I felt good, right?
I'm saying,
and you drop, a few lbs. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
How about him? Yeah, I'm doing a month.
He does it quite often, so obviously he believes in it.
Okay.
Yeah. Megan Fox claimed that drinking apple cider vinegar before meals keeps you slim by cleansing out your system entirely. There are some really good health benefits from apple cider. I drink it too in the morning with a little bit of water. Kesha drank her own pee because she thought it was good for you.
That's different.
But she says right now she wouldn't recommend it after she did it.
Thanks for the heads up.
Kim Kardashian.
I'll pass it out.
We'll go Gwyneth Paltrow. We know she's a little off, right?
Oh, yeah.
And Goop, they sold these jade rose quartz eggs for women to put in their lady bits. And it was to increase feminine energy and increase your vaginal muscle tone. Guess what? They got sued for it. I wonder why. Maybe somebody got stuck in there or something. I don't know.
She's a little
they
out
got
there.
sued. She is.
Yeah, she tried to bet the Red Sox.
But a lot of people believe in those crystals and quartz and stuff like that.
In your hoo-ha, though?
You put it in your hoo-ha.
Yeah, she probably got irritated down there and got scratched up.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like it was an egg. So it was like
it was
smooth,
an egg.
Yeah, it was in the shape of an egg. But maybe, I don't know. You probably have to put maybe clean it once. I don't know. People do some dumb things.
Whack.
Or maybe they just put it up too high and it got stuck and they had to go to the hospital.
She tried to bet the Red Sox today. I said to her, they lost last night. You can't bet them.
And then this is very popular. I don't think it's that wild. I think a lot of med spas offer this. Kim Kardashian received a vampire facial, which is when your own blood is drawn.
Oh.
Then your blood's platelet-rich plasma is injected or topically spread onto your face.
Oh.
She said it was painful and she wouldn't do it again. But I see a lot of med spas, even here locally, offer that. The vampire facials is the thing. They take your blood, they spin it, and then they put your platelets back on your face after they use microneedling.
Can you do it when you cut yourself shaving? Just take the blood and wipe it over your face?
I don't think because you have to spin it because you're just putting the platelets
How about if you spin around?
Oh my God, no, it doesn't work like that. One that I haven't seen on here that I heard a lot of people do. I know
I'm just trying to save money.
One that we've heard a lot of celebrities that do is that salmon sperm facial, and that's another thing that a lot of places offer too.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, where they just. I mean, where do you get? How do you get that?
You asking me? Oh my God! People are walking by.
Did the salmon ask for it?
It's a personal question.
I know. Is the salmon happy about this? I don't know, but yeah, the salmon sperm facials are a real thing, and
salmon.
They're like, okay, what are we doing? But yeah, those are I'm telling you, those are a thing. A lot of med spas that I know locally do those too.
Wow.
It's like the new rage. Everybody says it keeps them looking fresh and young. Salmon sperm. Who knew?
All right, never know.
Right?
Maybe you could order at Publix next week. We got Evan on. We'll get Evan on real quick. Evan, what is up, buddy? Yankees win. How are you, buddy?
Yeah, doing well. All that hoo-ha talk made me almost forget what I was going to say. But it was, last night, didn't Mahorn's catch in the dugout, in Boston's dugout, remind you of Jeter?
Yeah, Jeter's was more dramatic because Jeter's went into the stands and he really got hit hard, and he was racing, running full speed. The guy, the third baseman for the Yankees, was great, but there was the Red Sox even tried to help him, which I thought was nice, but it was a great catch, fantastic catch. Everything went great for the Yankees last night. The pitching performance was unbelievable. And timely hits and a couple of bad plays by the Red Sox again. Yankees are lucky they won that series. I'm a big Yankee fan, but I'm honest. They should have lost game 2, but last night was a good game, and Boone left a kid in, which I was happy about throughout the 8 innings. It was a great game.
Exactly, but I beg to differ with you on that because everybody moved away from him when he's falling in the dugout. One guy grabbed his ankle. I mean, that's not really trying to help him, to be honest with you.
Well, again, the way I saw it, I mean, everybody's different. It was a fantastic catch. Held on to it. He jumped right up. And, again, some of the trades that the Yankees made at the deadline are now paying off, which is good, when a lot of people thought there were some bad trades. But, again, excited about it. They're playing Toronto. That's going to be a tough series. We'll talk about it. I was surprised that the Yankees are favored in that series, but we'll see what happens.
I got you. And Volpe had some good plays in the field again.
Yes, he did. He had 2 good plays. He had a play at second base with a bad throw, and he's playing better. So I root for him because he had such a tough year in 19 errors. He's got a hot girlfriend, so I guess that makes it up. But let's hope for the best. I think it's going to be a tough task against Toronto, but that's the way the playoffs are. You're a sports fan. The more you go into the playoffs, the tougher it gets.
Yep, the hotter the girlfriend, the better player you are.
Usually. Well, remember, there's always good women behind good men. And you always need a good lady by your side. That'll help you. It's a very lonely life when you're by yourself, Evan. Believe me, it's sad. Very sad. Very sad.
All right. I'll be listening to the Zone.
Love you, brother. Oh, yeah, we got him on today. We got Brady Matthews calling, and we got Rob Vino. It is a Greek. We're getting ready for Greek's Gridiron. See how it goes. We're at Flagships, Cars, and Classics. We'll be back with a trifecta and so much more. Peace.
Real Radio is the News Junkie.
Recently, who became the first Japanese baseball player to be elected to the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame?
I'm scared to say something offensive.
Just do it.
Kawasaki.
You really are close. It's Ichiro Suzuki.
Oh, man!
The News Junkie. Weekday afternoons at 3 on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Injured? Call Smith, Ball, Baez, and Prather at 500-HELP. HELP is just a local phone call away.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
From the Gordon Partners Traffic Center. Have you been injured in a motor vehicle accident? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
Good deal of congestion traveling on the Turnpike North. This is from Atlantic Avenue all the way up to Jog Road. No major incidents if you're traveling 95. That's traffic. I'm Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by Blindster.com.
What if I can guarantee the price of Bitcoin will be $1 million in 2030? Well, I can't, but I can guarantee you'll save a lot of money on blinds at my company, Blindster.com. Free samples, free shipping, and guaranteed to fit. Shop at Blindster.com today.
Okay, all signed up. Easy. Now let's run payroll. What the? Hey, girl. I'm you with more gusto. Nice. Who's that? New social media manager. Hired and onboarded with gusto. And spoiler, we're kind of famous now. Wait, we're famous? Oh, well, I'm famous. Payroll, benefits, and HR. Designed and built for small businesses. Choose a future with gusto.
Hey, it's a Greek for Vega Fina Cigars, my #1 cigar. Next time you want to relax or enjoy a game or just hang with friends, pick up a Vega Fina cigar, a Monte Cristo product. When I have a big win on a game, I want to celebrate. I want to treat myself, and it's Vega Fina. That's my selection. Pick up a Vega Fina cigar at fine cigar shops today in Florida. Vega Fina Cigars. Every puff is a celebration, baby. Peace.
When you come home after being away, you see your home with fresh eyes. And eventually, you'll roll up to your old garage door and finally notice how chipped and faded that rusty old slab really is. But that's the first thing people see when they come visit. A 250-square-foot bent aluminum lime green garage door that also squeaks. Welcome to our home. At Mo Better Garage, we make that way mo better. Our design consultants can help you find a strong, quiet, modern garage door that anyone would be proud to come home to. Modern materials that won't crack, dent, or fade. In contemporary styles that showcase your home's design. Call Mo Better Garage and let us show you just how joyful arriving back home can be.
Mo Better Garage, we make it way more better.
MoBetterGarage.com.
You hear that? That's the sound of your business losing money. Legacy phone systems weren't built for today's teams. Quo, formerly OpenPhone, gives your business a smarter way to stay connected. Quo lets you manage calls, texts, voicemail, and contacts all in one place so that you can deliver a seamless customer experience from ring to... Need to take calls on the go? Quo automatically transcribes, summarizes, and highlights next steps from every call, so you never miss a detail. Need insight into what closes a sale? With Quo's AI call tags, you can instantly spot key topics like objections or pricing questions and use those insights to level up every customer interaction. And yes, you can bring your existing number with you for free. Keep your team in sync and your customers happy with Quo. Quo. No missed calls, no missed customers. Try Quo for free at quo.com/free and get 20% off your first 6 months. That's quo.com/free. QUO.com/free.
I'm Mark Anajar. I'm Glenn Levine. I'm Ellie Anajar. Together, we're Anajar and Levine. If you've been hurt in a car crash, we'll fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve.
Call Anajar and Levine for your free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE.
In Office, West Palm Beach. Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/radio to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/radio. That's hims.com/radio. HIMS.com/RADIO.
Hi, I'm Kyle, founder of Blindster.com. I started Blindster in 2010 to make quality, custom-made blinds affordable to everyone. Traditional window covering retailers are expensive. Our prices are low, and our blinds are guaranteed to fit. Blindster.com.
I'm still going for it, even with higher stroke risk from atrial fibrillation, an irregular heartbeat not caused by a heart valve problem. Over a 3-year study, Eliquis apixaban tablets reduced stroke risk better than warfarin, and over 97% of Eliquis patients did not experience a stroke. A first stroke occurred in 2.9% of warfarin patients versus 2.3% of Eliquis patients.
Don't stop prescription Eliquis without asking your doctor. Stroke risk may increase. Eliquis can cause serious and potentially fatal bleeding. Don't take if you have an artificial heart valve, abnormal bleeding, or antiphospholipid syndrome. While taking, you may bruise more easily or bleed longer. A spinal injection increases blood clot risk, which may cause paralysis. Get medical help right away for unexpected bleeding or bruising, or back pain, tingling, numbness, muscle weakness, or incontinence. Aspirin products, NSAIDs, SSRIs, SNRIs, and blood thinners increase bleeding risk. Tell your doctor about planned medical or dental procedures. Learn more at Eliquis.com or call 1-855-ELIQUIS.
Here's what's happening with the weather on Real Radio.
From the PGT Custom Windows and Doors Weather Center.
I'm CBS 12 meteorologist Charlotte Carl. We are going to see a mix of on and off rain and a little bit of sunshine through this afternoon. Good news is the cloud cover and the rain will keep temperatures a few degrees below average. It will also be quite breezy out there as well, so be sure to hold on to your hats.
This report is sponsored by King's Hawaiian Sliders.
Eli Manning here. There's nothing like football and King's Hawaiian Sliders. There's something about those soft, fluffy, irresistible King's Hawaiian Sliders that make them a winner on game day. Pick some up this weekend in the bakery or deli section of your grocery store. King's Hawaiian. There's nothing like it.
Medical marijuana made easy. Get approved for your card today at mmjhealth.com.
Fall is sports season, and iHeartRadio has it all. The NFL.
Touchdown, Green Bay Packers.
MLB playoffs.
It is gone!
College football, the NHL, and NBA preseason moves are underway. From scores and reactions to interviews and hot takes, it's all at your fingertips on the iHeartRadio app.
Appreciate you taking my call, guys.
Lock in with your favorite teams with play-by-play, podcasts, and local stations where you can react and join the conversation. Sports on iHeartRadio, where fans live it.
This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you're back in The Penthouse. We're at Flagships Cars and Classics. Love being here. Love the cars. Great place. Check it out. Your next dream car could be here, and it could be in your driveway. I am the Greek. Sean doing a bang-up job. Almost the conclusion of his extra week of service. So, Sean, hats off to you, buddy. You've done a great job.
Thank you, man.
The thank you wasn't too confident. A little low.
He's tired.
I know you're a little tired, but give me a little bit more. How many times have you ever said that in your life? Franny's here.
Hi, what's going on?
And it's time for a last Greek's Trifecta.
Riders up. It's Greek's Trifecta.
All right, it might rain this weekend, but it doesn't matter if you're a Yankee fan because it is sunny, baby. That's right. We beat the Boston Red Sox. Pakyaka. Mark Wahlberg, love you, bro. And don't let this affect your thoughts on my treatment. But I was happy the Yankees won last night. Great, great game. Great pitching, timely hitting. So the Yankees advanced to play Toronto. The Cubs won. Another tough place to play. They beat the Padres 3-1. And the Tigers, big surprise over the Indians because the Tigers really were not finishing good this year, but they ended up advancing themselves. Baseball playoffs will continue, and before you know, we'll get to the World Series, the October Classic, which now is played in November. College football this weekend, we got a big one, no doubt about it. We got the Gators taking on the Hook'em Horns. That's right. Manning will be behind the center in the Swamp as the line has dropped to 4.5. It was 7 2 days ago, and that game is 3:30 live on Real Radio, 12:30 pregame. The locker room will be on first with a new co-host. So we're excited about that. And like I said, please keep an open mind. It might be something a little bit outside the box. And remember who you're dealing with. You're dealing with me. And last night in football, that's why you don't bet on sports unless you're crazy and you're missing a couple brain cells, because the Rams were big favorites. It was not if they're going to win by how much. It was where they're going to win by. 95% of money was on them. Guess what happens? Like I should have done in my personal life years ago, go the other way. That's right. The Niners end up winning the game. Oh, my God, so many survivor pools got bang-washed last night, which is unbelievable because it sucks like that. But hats off to that. This weekend, the Dolphins are in Carolina trying to have a 2-game winning streak. I know that sounds crazy, but it is a big impressive they do it. And the Jets are also playing, and so are the Giants. Jets got Dallas, and the Giants got Bourbon Street. Greek's Trifecta is sponsored by Pilar Coffee Bar on Ice Streets in Deerfield Beach and the Cove Shopping Plaza. I'll be there today at 3:15 with my little gelato, sitting there and enjoying life, because that's what you got to do. When you're alive, you got to enjoy life, because when you're not here, you can't enjoy life.
What flavor do you get?
It's truth.
Sean shot in.
What flavor do you get?
Oh, yeah, he wants to know what flavor.
I get the coffee
flavor.
Oh, that's a good one, yeah. I like that one too.
Gelato by chance?
Yeah, I think they do have pistachio.
Yeah, I had some at the Italian festival. Pistachio gelato. It was delicious.
Yeah, I love coffee, especially like when I'm sad. And I'm sad on Fridays because I don't see you.
Oh, goodness. Sean, can I get some music in the background, some Greek's Gridiron music, please? I don't know if we have it or not. I don't know if Tom showed you yours.
No, I don't think we
If not. Oh, no? All right.
It's all right. He likes job security.
Oh, okay. It's
He didn't want to show him too much.
Normally, yeah. All right. You want to hum it? Thank you.
That's Fox.
All right. So it is the final trifecta on a Friday during football season, which means it's time to get into Greek's Gridiron. Before we do, I want to give a shout out to our sponsors. Of course, where we're at today, Flagships, Cars, and Classics. Strike Cigar Lounge. We will be there next week at Crazy Horse Saloon in 2 weeks. And of course, we'll remind you, Joseph's Classic Market, Pilar Coffee Bar and Ice Treats. G-Man said he'll be there this afternoon. Monroe's of Palm Beach, Tito's Handmade Vodka, New York Prime, ETA Jets, Casamigos Tequila,
Nice.
Alini Water System, Palm Beach Autographs, and Vega Fina Cigars. Now, if you're not familiar with Greek's Gridiron, well, we have somebody who wants to take on the Greek. And we go 7 games against the spread, 2 in college, 5 in the NFL. Now, we're not trying to tie the Greek. We are trying to beat the Greek. So we do have our contestant. We're going to call you Contestant A. Tell us your name, where you're from, what you do for a living, anything you want to share.
Is there a contestant B?
No,
Oh,
you're always
okay.
just going to be A forever, yes.
My name is Nate, and I am from Detroit, but I have been down here for about 12 years now. And,
All right.
I got a question. Can I share something a little bit embarrassing?
Yeah, please. Right? Can I? No?
No. It's about me.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, Greek. Yeah.
No.
Embarrass yourself. Go ahead.
So I was having a conversation earlier today,
Mhm.
and somebody asked me, and this came up in conversation, and you mentioned Monroe's, one of the
Yeah.
sponsors.
Uh-huh.
It has been since before COVID that I have contributed to a young ladies college fund.
Okay.
And I am I'm trying to figure out, is lap dance still $20? Is that still the going rate on that, or did inflation hit that business?
No, I think some places it's raised a little bit. $20 still at Monroe's.
Yeah?
Yeah. Basically, that's still your best value out there with our economy the way it is, and all the new things that Trump's putting out there. So $20, maybe 30. You give him a tip.
25?
Yeah, 25. It depends what song you pick.
That's an inflation-proof business right there, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, well, it is, again. And I, first of all, I like that you're thoughtful about that. You're thinking about that with everything going on. There's a lot going on today. College football, Diddy getting sentencing, and you're asking about lap dances, which is always good.
Important questions.
Yeah.
People got to know.
This is what came up.
What?
Usually is.
I'm waiting for you. I'm like, I'm not saying it. I'm staying out of that one. All right, so let's get into Greek's Gridiron. We're going to start in college. This is a game that you can hear right here on Real Radio. We have Texas Longhorns -5, and they're playing the Florida Gators at the Swamp. Who do you like in that matchup, Nate?
Unfortunately, the Gators are just not very good right now, and I cannot back a not very good team. Give me the Horns on the road, -5.
All right, G-Man.
This game scares me because it was 6, it was 6.5, and it's now like 5, 4.5, depending on where you're shopping. And when I use that term, that means where you're betting. But if you're betting, you should be betting in the state of Florida on the Hard Rock app. Man, I don't know. I think Arch Manning's going to have a hard time there, but then the Gators look so bad. Their quarterback is really not developed from last year. So it's one of those games like last night. You say to yourself, I know everybody's going to be on Texas, but I'm going to go with Texas too.
All right.
For a late touchdown.
Texas for Nate and G-Man. Next up, this is a game I know I'm going to be paying attention to. We have the Miami Hurricanes -4.5, and they're playing Florida State. Florida State is at home. Who do you like, Nate?
Also might be bad weather.
Might be. Yes, we don't know yet.
Yeah.
Ooh, bad weather. I like the Canes. I think that the U is back, baby. They look good this year.
They do. Florida State again. 5 is a bad number for a favorite, and underdogs have that number for whatever reason has a high level of covering. And man, I don't know. I do want to take the Canes so bad because they're cheerleaders. Man, and Beck's girlfriend's hot. But Florida State's such a bad place. Like, if there's bad places to go, I would not want to be in Tallahassee next to Cleveland. Sea Caucus. I could name a bunch. Man, I'm thinking it's a tough one because I want the Canes to win. I really do.
Yeah, but we're talking about your pocket. Let's say you're putting money down right now.
Yeah, well, I like the over in the game. That's my one selection because that's what I might bet. Just the
even
over.
with the bad weather.
Well, until Franny told me that, now I got to check the weather.
Yes,
And
like I said, it's a possibility. Weather in Florida changes all the time.
Yeah, so I got a buddy of mine's son who goes there. So I'm going to call him like 6 o'clock before I put the bet in, obviously.
What's the weather like?
Yeah, of course. I've done it. I used to do it with my mom. When I would the Giants games that I would bet on when I was down here, I would call me because she was like 15 minutes from the stadium, so it was always close. So I'm going to go with the Canes.
All right, we got the Canes for G-Man and Nate. Now we're moving on to the NFL. We have the Kansas City Chiefs -3. Playing the Jacksonville Jaguars, and the Jags are at home. Nate, who do you like?
Chiefs look better now that they got Worthy back.
Yeah.
That offense is clicking again, and the Jaguars are a little bit dysfunctional. The game's a little bit later as opposed to an early game for the Chiefs coming east, even though they're on the road. Give me the Chiefs.
Chiefs for Nate. G-Man, I have a feeling you're taking the Chiefs too, but I'm going to ask you, who do you like?
It's like betting on Franny. I'm never betting against Franny. I'm never betting against the Chiefs. They made me too much money, and I think the Jags are in disarray. I can't bet on a team where their employee stole $22 million and nobody knew about it. That bothers me. It really does. Like, I'm going to put money on them. You guys had a kid who was going to Dubai for the weekend making $48,500, and nobody noticed. And he put it on Facebook. I mean, like, hey, Joe, how was the weekend? Went to Dubai. How about you guys? I don't know. Just got a new Lamborghini. Nobody noticed. And the other thing that blew my mind with that case is that he had to get caught by FanDuel. It wasn't even by the Jaguars where they were like, hey, we noticed. So here's my reason I'm betting the Chiefs. Have some.
Yeah, the book reported them.
That's crazy. And then we got our very own Miami Dolphins -1, and they are playing Carolina at home. Carolina is. Who do you like in that matchup, Nate?
I hate to say it, guys, two bad teams.
Oh, yeah, terrible.
But the Panthers are at home, and home dogs in the NFL. Like, do we think the Dolphins should be laying points into anybody on the road? Like,
it's just such a.
I don't know.
It's one of those games like you bet, and you're like, why did I do this? I should have painted my garage.
I know it, and we've seen Carolina dummy Atlanta already this year. We've also seen them look awful. But McDaniels just looks like he doesn't even want to be anywhere near a microphone or a question or anything right now.
He's just losing.
Tyreek is done. Give me the Panthers.
All right, we're going Panthers. How about for you, G-Man?
I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to take the Dolphins. And maybe they have 2 in a row and 2 runs for governor and everything's good. I'm going to go with the Dolphins.
Nice. All right, so we needed some difference. There we go with one game. Next up, we got the New Orleans Saints who are playing at home -1 against the New York Giants. Nate.
Talk about a team that shouldn't be laying points into anybody. The Saints.
Oh, yeah, what does that tell you?
They're bad.
Oh, they are.
Rookie quarterback, first road start for the G-Men. But as somebody put it to me earlier today, New Orleans is, quote, a stupid team, and we're not going to bet on stupid teams. So give me the Giants.
G-Man. Are you taking the G-Man?
No, I'm going the other way. I'm going to take Bourbon Street.
Okay.
My buddy was just there, and he said, unbelievable deal this week on entertainers. I don't know if it was because of the middle of the week, but he said some of the deals he got were just great.
Wow.
2 for 1, stuff like that. So I was like, hey, man,
Another inflation-proof business.
Yeah, the economy's down, so they're helping out. I'm going to go with the Saints for that reason.
All right. We got the Saints for Greek, and then we have the Chargers at home, -3 against the Washington Commanders. Nate, who do you like?
Is that a 4 o'clock game? Do we know?
I believe 4:25, and they're playing Washington, and the starting quarterback is back. McDaniel's back.
Oh, is he? Okay.
And Herbert's new girlfriend's hot, too.
Ooh, Herbert's girlfriend is hot, but the Chargers' offensive line, not so hot.
No, they got problems with both corners.
They got problems, yeah, both tackle spots. I think this is where they hit a little bit of a hiccup in their season. I like them overall to make the playoffs, and they got the driver's seat in that division over KC. But for this week, give me the Washington Footballs.
All right. How about for you, Greek?
I like the Chargers. I mean, I think they're going to come. They got slammed last week against the Giants. They played such a terrible game. And Washington, I just think I said it early on, I don't think they're going to have the season they had last year. They're not getting to the NFL championship. A lot of breaks, a lot of games they won in the last minute. I don't see it. And I think the Chargers get a W.
All right. And then finally here in Greek's Gridiron, we have the Dallas Cowboys -2, and they are playing the New York Jets. Jets are at home. Nate.
Jets head coach, Aaron Glenn, used to be the Detroit Lions DC.
Yeah, and he still got some moves. Obviously, we saw him dancing on the sideline.
Yeah, looked like he knew his way around some celebration. But former Jet, now he coaches the team, and they're ready for their first win.
All right.
Oh, so you're taking the Jets?
I am taking the Jets.
All right.
Listen, Dallas's defense couldn't stop a cold.
No, they're bad.
They're awful.
They're bad. But you know what? I think Prescott's a better quarterback than Fields. And the Jets seem like, even Monday night, they just shoot themselves in the foot sometimes. I'm going to go with the...
Did you see that quote?
Cowboys. Who?
From the Jets running back.
What do you say?
Some teams shoot themselves in the foot, and then we shoot ourselves in the dome.
Oh, that's great.
So, wow, you guys got a lot different here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 games.
Different.
Yeah, like you guys are different. So make sure we pay attention. I do wrote those down for you guys. But if you do win, if Nate does beat the Greek, what does he get, G-Man?
You get a $125 gift card to New York Prime, which I know you will use, and you love the place. And then your name will in a drawing for $2,000. I know you don't need that money, but hey, 2,000 is 2,000. So listen up. We appreciate you listening to Real Radio. Your loyalty over the years is unbelievable, even though what comes out of these speakers.
What?
Thank you.
I know. I think that was a knock on us.
Yeah,
not on you.
Okay. No.
It took me a while to get that too. And quickly, I want to give a shout out to our sponsors.
Wasn't you?
To our sponsors this year, we have Strike Cigar Lounge. We'll be there next Friday. Crazy Horse Saloon, Flagship Cars and Classics. Thank you for being a fantastic host today. We have Joseph's Classic Market, Pilar Coffee Bar and Ice Treats, Monroe's of Palm Beach, Tito's Handmade Vodka, New York Prime, ETA Jets, Casamigos Tequila, Alini Water System, Palm Beach Autographs, and of course Vega Fina Cigars.
Appreciate everybody. Great work by everybody. Can't do it without a good
Thanks,
team.
Thanks, Sharice. Thanks, Sean.
Yeah, Sharice did a great job. Sean, you got one more hour, buddy, and you are free. But thanks for all your great help this week. You really stepped up. And I know management didn't believe you, but I did.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you. It's been a lot of fun. So.
Seems like I'm done.
Sharice still trying to shake me down for that 100. If she stays till 3 o'clock, I'll probably give it to her. But then I won't be able to get a pedicure. But it's fine. And I just found out from a very good source that I did bet on Diddy, so I got to find out if that happens today. Another some money in the air. Franny, I know Fridays are happy for you, but sad for me. Always a great job. Can't do it without you. And I got to tell you, on the weekends, it's tough for me to get inspired because I don't see you.
You'll be okay. And you know what? I'm excited to see what's happening tomorrow in the locker room. I'm going to be tuned in to see who your new host is, co-host.
All right, boys and girls, you guys have a great, great afternoon. Appreciate you always listening. It is the Greek and Francis. It is the Penthouse. Greek Zone is next. Peace.
Club. Exactly. Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
You want cash? Real Radio 92.1 is dropping stacks this fall with Red Zone Revenue. Forget fantasy football. This is real money. $1,000. Yours. No gimmicks. New gear, killer game day seats, or just blowing it all on beer and wings? We don't care how you spend it. While the office drones are stuck in spreadsheets, you're stacking cash just for listening. Listen weekdays, top of the hour. Grab the keyword and hit up realradio921.com. One word, $1,000. That's Red Zone Revenue on Real Radio. And it's sponsored by Steinger, Green & Finer.
As one of the largest personal injury law firms in Florida, we know that insurance companies are looking to pay you the least amount they can. If you've been injured in a car accident, call Steinger, Green & Finer. We'll fight hard to get what you really deserve. 800-561-1111. Offices, West Palm Beach.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
From the Gordon Partners Traffic Center. Have you or a loved one suffered from nursing home abuse? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
West Palm Beach, look out for a broken down car. That's slowing us down. We have 2 left lanes blocked. I-95 southbound at 45th Street. That's traffic. I'm Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by Blindster.com.
Need new blinds? At Blindster.com, we offer guaranteed low prices, guaranteed satisfaction, free samples, and free shipping. At Blindster, we take the fear out of ordering custom blinds, shades, and shutters so you can do it yourself and save big. Blindster.com.
I'm still going for it, even with higher stroke risk from atrial fibrillation, an irregular heartbeat not caused by a heart valve problem. Over a 3-year study, Eliquis apixaban tablets reduced stroke risk better than warfarin, and over 97% of Eliquis patients did not experience a stroke. A first stroke occurred in 2.9% of warfarin patients versus 2.3% of Eliquis patients.
Don't stop prescription Eliquis without asking your doctor. Stroke risk may increase. Eliquis can cause serious and potentially fatal bleeding. Don't take if you have an artificial heart valve, abnormal bleeding, or antiphospholipid syndrome. While taking, you may bruise more easily or bleed longer. A spinal injection increases blood clot risk, which may cause paralysis. Get medical help right away for unexpected bleeding or bruising, or back pain, tingling, numbness, muscle weakness, or incontinence. Aspirin products, NSAIDs, SSRIs, SNRIs, and blood thinners increase bleeding risk. Tell your doctor about planned medical or dental procedures. Learn more at Eliquis.com or call 1-855-ELIQUIS.
Hey, it's the Greek, and Hard Rock Bet Party is on, and you're on the guest list. Sign up and bet $5 on any game. If it wins, you also score $150 in bonus bets. A winning bet and a booster bankroll. Put together a dream parlay or a prop play, and you will be a winner. Offered by Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerns about gambling? Call 1-888-A-MINUTE.
Comcast Business can help turn your small business into a connected, secure, modern business. It's how retailers become constantly connecting must-visit shops. How restaurants become reliably up and running neighborhood favorites. How healthcare offices become the data-protecting caregivers that we all depend on. And how wealth management firms become cyber-securing guardians of your information. With reliable connectivity, enhanced cybersecurity, and Wi-Fi backup, your business can stay connected and get threat-ready with Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get started with our reliable business internet. Plus, stay connected when you add Wi-Fi backup for just $35 a month. And ask about a $400 prepaid card on a qualifying gig bundle. Call today. Restrictions apply. Wireless Connect requires business internet for additional monthly charge. Taxes and other fees extra. Prepaid card offer ends 11/16/25.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right